And now, our feature presentation.
Alrighty boysies, how yous doing? How yous doing this fine day? We are coming to you live from the dusty old Manly Home video store. That's right boys, we're getting back into Persona 3. So last time on Persona 3, what happened? We done one of the filming operations, we done quite a lot of like social links and stuff like that. V indeed, how yous doing boysies? So for context boysies, I was on Discord and I was just spreading around the fact that I'm live. And I always forget the Discord. See if I open up like a server, it doesn't open up to the welcome screen. It opens up at the last. You're saying, yeah, my voice is still fucked after announcing from a couple of days ago. Mikey Grassroots, star announcer for Grassroots Wrestling. Yeah, his voice is just destroyed. But yeah, so I just sort of. I always assume that things are in the, you know, promote your page thing, because I tend to not use Discord on my laptop, I tend to use it more on my phone. So I was just sort of spamming through, saying, oh, I'm live, forgetting that I was in another Discord, and yeah. So everyone gets to know that Mikey's live. Everyone who was into D&D, plan their character, stuff like that. Oh, that's usually like, because I do it so quickly, that's usually why the V thing happens, or for context, I've posted just V in someone's promote channel once, because I was just going Control V, you know? Hot take, this opening is much better, much more stylish than the other one. So we're watching this one, and also, Burn My Dread's a fucking tune. How you doing boys? How you doing this morning? I'm a wee bit late because I was like, right, I'll set my alarm for 10, because I'm out my face in painkillers and I'm sleeping late. My favourite is the first promotion in TOS. Oh, by the way, I completely forgot to mention it yesterday, but there's now part of like a shared Discord for. Oh yeah, it's so good.
He's my best friend, he's my pal, he's my homeboy, he's my rotten soul, he's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
You and Matt Berry duet with Burn My Dread's a fucking. That was something special, but thank you so much, Thongman, or Michael. Why am I saying Thongman? Right, cheers for the subscription, Michael. What do you think of Big Rodney being in Frasier's reboot? I am not watching Frasier's reboot. I am genuinely pissed off that it's a thing. Frasier is a show that had a perfect ending. Its last episode, Goodnight Seattle, is one of my favourite episodes of TV ever. It's emotional, it's funny. Every character has a like their story arc kind of ends, and then Frasier, spoiler, Frasier leaves Seattle to go meet this girl that he had a romantic fling with earlier in the season, because she offers him, like, they break up, but she says, oh, I'm moving to, I think it's Chicago, she says, and then it shows you that Frasier's actually telling the story to someone on the plane, and then he's getting off to meet his, you know, ex-girlfriend. And I was like, oh, that's a perfect ending. There we go. And the fact that they're doing it again, they're bringing it back, and it's not got. I think Roz is in it in one episode, but there's not really much returning cast. Hey Gus, how you doing, pal? The fact, like, you know, Niles isn't in it. Obviously, Martin's not in it because, you know, unfortunately the actor passed away. The fact Daphne's not in it, it seems like Kelsey Grammer needs the money, because he's probably got alimony payments. The cunt's like pushing Ric Flair for numbers like that, you know? But, yeah. I'm not happy that it's thing. Not that my opinion matters in the slightest, you know? I'm sure Paramount's gonna be like, oh, we can't do Frasier. We hear one fucking wee sweaty nerd's annoyed that Frasier's getting remade. Not remade, you know, getting a reboot. But, like, because Megan watched a little bit of the Will and Grace one and she didn't like it at all. I'm not a fan. I don't really like Will and Grace either, but yeah, I don't know any show that's been better after a reboot, apart from something like maybe Battlestar Galactica, which I've never seen, to be honest, you know, but I will. But aye, boys. Like I said, my throat is still fucked from announcing wrestling. I am not an announcer. There's a reason I do the wrestling. Or sorry, my brother. I think kayfabe. My brother does the wrestling. I really need to get this storyline sorted because I break the story all the time. For some reason, there are fewer enemies in that area. So right now we're just working our way through Tartarus to try and get to the next sort of checkpoint. Or yeah, you can, but I don't really see much.
It's powerful, but we can attack first.
Oh, I'm scared of this thing because this thing's got self-destruct.
Ice won't work on this one.
I actually wish that feature stuck around. It's neat. I guess it's cool to have the option. I just don't really see much point in it for, you know. I'm just gonna hope that we get a crit. Anyway, oh yeah, I'd like to introduce you to my party. A wee Doug, a sad emo boy, a toaster, and a Second Amendment gun nut. Speaking of gun nut, where's the picture? Where's the picture? Why is it shaped like that? Wait. Let me just get this. Really good for saying, wouldn't be too useful in Persona 5 though. Lovely dog cam angle. Yeah, it's a good thing they didn't go they cut out a certain realistic bit of a dog, otherwise you'd be getting right up, you know, a certain area. Right, I've just got to guess a hit. Hope that I crit it. Oh no. Oh no. For context, Gus, the first time in the stream we met you carry, she whipped out a gun, and we said, oh, it's just a hobby, like carrying guns around. Top 3 wheat. Dear God. Can I think of a way around this, or can I think of a way? With, I agree. But Michael, I can't say, I've not really got a favourite Doug arse. We'll go with, I don't know, the one there. There we go. Right, so I was kind of scared of that thing because I think it's got a skill called Last Resort, which is kind of like self-destruct in Pokemon terms. I'll get rid of you carry there. Get rid of Second Amendment there. Carry social links available every single day apart from January 6th. Well, hey, I've made that joke like 1,000 times. There doesn't have to have many enemies either. That tends to be before there's a break. Right, what have we got? The Wii. And of course, ice is one of the abilities we don't have. Actually, I think I do have ice on someone. I don't have. Sati has fire. Titan's only like physical damage and dark. Margaret's wind. Mabufu D's nuts. Well, hey. Nope. Yeah, I don't have any ice attacks. So I guess I've just got to do like attack all attacks. I guess. Just do this. Oi Michael, I'm so excited for Kingsfield today. It's a series that's always interested me. I've watched so many videos about it. Wait, what's this ability? Oh, it's gonna be so good. Probably not for you. And you see, low poly, like dungeon crawling, it's such a cozy vibe for some reason. Like I used to play this game on PS2 called Eternal Ring, which is actually brought by FromSoft as well. And it's not a great game by any means, but see, just watching like gameplay and even just cutting about, it's really cozy. It's got this weird aesthetic that I really like, you know. It's on my list to play, Eternal Ring. I mean, I was gonna play it when Elden Ring came out as a sort of joke, going like, heh, Eternal Ring. But I always remember, like, actually, 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab the box. So right now I'm literally holding the box for Eternal Ring, and on the back of it it says, "Who said fantasies had to be final?" Only reason I bought this game. because I was like, oh, I just played Final Fantasy X and I fucking love it. This is taking a swipe at Final Fantasy. This must be class. And it's so fucking different. It's not the same kind of game. Yeah, it's an RPG, but that'd be like if fucking, I'm trying to think of a good example. If like Armored Core was taking shots at like Breath of Fire, you know, that sort of level of not connected. Like, it was like a niche but the thing is, this was everywhere, this game. I say it, it's not as if like, because King's Field is hard to get a hold of, Shadow Tower is hard to get a hold of. This game was in every game and Game Station sort of bargain bin. Exactly, who said all shittins should be Megami Tensei? Oh, my throat's starting to go, boys, Jesus Christ, already. I am 19 minutes into the stream and oh god. Right, we dug. What is that? What's that floating thing? Right, the hand, I don't okay, what's the...
It seems the enemy's weak.
Weak to light.
The enemy's weak against darkness.
See, I hate light and dark attacks because they don't really, even if they're weak, they might always miss, you know?
John defeated an enemy.
So, wait, I'm just looking at this game. Yeah, there it is. So, it's got, on the front of Eternal Ring, it's got Crave Entertainment. No idea who they are. Ubisoft. Everyone knows Ubisoft. They must have just published it. And right in the back, tucked under at the back, FromSoft. Again, FromSoft was like nobody, you know, at the time. Well, at least in the West, nobody really knew who they were. Didn't they bring out another game like, was it Cookies and Cream or something that it was called? And it was like a 3D platformer. FromSoft had a really interesting library before Dark Souls. I played more FromSoft games when they were nobodies than when they got big. Like, that's when when people raging when I said nobody. I don't mean nobodies, I mean like not like now. Obviously, if you're at a Game Awards, you know, like as soon as you used to get a FromSoft logo, that's when fucking everyone's jumping there, ripping their shirt off, screaming, you know. Well, before Dark Souls, they do the battle dialogue, you know. Fucking FromSoft tips a crash reporting for duty. No, I'm agreeing. Dark Souls. Yeah, Dark Souls is what made them a big. Like I'd only heard of like Demon Souls through like friends and shit like that. Well, I can tell you, I bought Eternal Ring. They couldn't knew what Eternal Ring was, even though it was everywhere. Even though it seemed to have like 1,000 copies of it lying in shops. Oh, I've got one of them. Wait, where are we getting? Narcissus, my boy. If you want me to care about your game, you're not allowed to be popular. Crash exclusively loves Personas 1 and 2. Get to fuck with your Persona 5. Specifically, the PlayStation 1 port of Persona. Is that why you love Hyperdimension Intruder?
What an easy win.
Crash sitting there, we're all excited about new Final Fantasy, and he's like, oh fuck, boys, I'm playing Conception. Maiden of the 12 Stars, whatever the fuck it's called. 2 seconds, I'm looking behind me again. Yeah, that's what it's called. So I've got Conception Plus sitting behind me. Hyperdimension is mainstream anime nerdbait, so that's in the bin. No, you're playing Conception. Oh god, I forget I am. I got to the list. I want to get the XP one. Obtained Shigito Yume. Thing is, I was thinking to myself, because I said this before, I was like, no game's really copied the sort of social sim.
Has increased.
Like the social sim shit. I can't talk right. No one's really copied the social. Why can't I not say that word? Social sim RPG sort of thing. You know, nobody's really copied that. And then I was like, oh wait, Conception exists. Can't talk, lads. Leave me alone.
Watch out! There are 4 enemies.
I'm massively dyslexic. Mass Effect, I guess, yeah. But I mean, like more. I know you added Blue Reflection and what's the other one? Tokyo Xanadu, stuff like that, you know. Yeah, this one's yeah, you added them to my list. I've actually got Blue Reflection sitting behind me as well. Wait, what were the horns? But you know when like not like you know when Devil May Cry came out, suddenly like there was a bunch of games doing it. Like for example, there's a fucking Van Helsing game that's just a Devil May Cry clone. You leave that wee dog alone. Does wind hit them? I can't remember. Tokyo Xanadu? Oh fuck, Olivia Newton-John? Oh no. Fucking Xanadu, that's a... Oh, the movie that killed your man for the Warriors. That is a deep cut. I still stand by the fact that God of War wishes it was Devil May Cry. The first one's yeah, because I don't think God of War 1 would have existed without Devil May Cry, because Devil May Cry was like the first... It wasn't the first big... it wasn't the first character action game in that style, but it was the first super successful one, I think. Because Devil May Cry, I remember it getting pushed as like this big, like it was one of the first big PS1, what the fuck, you know, first big PS2 games. Like I remember it coming out around the same time as like Final Fantasy X having like what was shagging minigames. I remember I showed Meg, because Megan, my partner, fucking loves the new God of War games, fucking adores them. And the thing is, see God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok, they are fucking amazing. But I showed her like things like action scenes in God of War 3 are class. But I was actually embarrassed showing her the shagging mini games because I was like, right, fucking, you know, because God of War 2018 has got amazing writing about, you know, it's all about a guy who's the story's amazing. Like actually, like I sat and watched it. The writing's fucking class. And because it's about a guy trying to escape what he was and trying to become a good father while he was, and trying not to be the same monster that he was. It's a fucking amazing story. But the old games like are pretty. I was thinking, it's the same as Last of Us for me. Like the gameplay looks good, but it's not got the same. Like for example, if I wanted a better story, I'd probably play God of War. But if I wanted just character action, I'd play like Devil May Cry 5, you know? Which was fucking class. Played Devil May Cry 5, still don't know what the story was. No clue. There was a big tower. That's all I can really remember. And there was a few waifus in it. But the gameplay was fucking class. It's all about family, I see. Oh fuck, I've got another one. I've got big Shug Yumi's dropping at my arse. So wait now, how do I've massively disrespected the whole Japanese language there. What is it? Shigi to Yumi. Like no joke, it's become family soap and it's so funny. Oh yeah, because I think it's got a Star Wars thing, like everyone's like spoilers for the third Devil May Cry games. Like Virgil's like somehow some to do, not Virgil, what's his name? Your man with a demon arm that becomes like a metal arm. Nero's somehow actually Virgil, and V is someone, and all that. Nah, we all knew that when he was introduced. It was yeah. Well, it was clearly just Dante 2.0. How do we feel about Devil May Cry 4? I don't know how people feel about that one. Please come back to the entrance. That is my nephew. Aye, it's got a Star Wars thing. I love DMC4. Mikey butchering the lore there. Aye, it's cute. I was wondering because I really liked Devil May Cry 4, but I didn't know how people felt about it. I didn't know if it was like kind of like a thing. Is this is another critically acclaimed game, the Metal Gear Solid 2 thing, where people hold it against it because you play as Raiden. Spoiler. Path to X4 is blocked. Can't go any further. But it's Devil May Cry. Not Devil May Cry. Metal Gear Solid 2 still seems one of the best games ever made, but people still rag on the fact that you play as Raiden, not Snake. I was wondering if Devil May Cry 4 had that stigma as well, but I like Devil May Cry 4. Would I come back to the entrance? Yes, I would. Raiden's a creepy, awful incel. Also, but yeah, he is. Yeah. Right, so pulling it back here a little bit. It's not Matt Mercer, is it? Am I making that up? I've not really seen anyone say that about DMC4, but I've not looked at. No, I wasn't saying that. I was saying, like, I wonder if people have that same feeling, if you know what I mean. I'm not big in the Devil May Cry community, shall we say. Who's not Matt Mercer? No, I mean, like, it's... No, I mean, it isn't... I thought it was Matt Mercer that voices Raiden. No, it's not. It's, what's his name? It's is it Quentin Flynn? Is that it? Yeah. Is Matt Mercer, is he taking over from him? Am I making that up? Or is Matt Mercer just voicing every other character in video games that... No, Matt Mercer is not a creep. Matt Mercer's a lovely man, by all things I can imagine. It's Quentin Flynn's. That's why I was confused when he said he's a creep. I was like, wait, I thought it was Matt Mercer that voiced him. That might be just in, like, modern games, or maybe it doesn't at all. Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you today? I like how they just went, oh, nobody really liked Raiden. Some people did, but nobody really liked him. How do we make him cool? Oh, I know, make him a cyborg ninja. Top 3 atrocities committed by Matthew Mercer. Critical Role. I don't know, I've never actually watched Critical Role. I just know it's like the most successful thing on Twitch. Actually, Matt Mercer also voiced Kanji from Persona 4 after Troy Baker didn't come back for the expanded games, if you know what I mean. So he didn't come back for like Persona 4 Arena or the anime. Right, okay, so we got Power and we got Narcissus. Let's see what this boy's all about. No, we've already got him before. Loros. Oh, I like you, you're a weird looking guy. This one's to level 10. Oh. And what other things Mark Mercer did? Let's have a look. Let's get big Matthew Mercer's IMDb up. I'm Floros, ready for action. The old couple social link infuses Floros with power. I'm sorry, oh no. So, sorry, I opened up, I searched Matt Mercer there, and it popped up on my phone. Matt Mercer vest. I read that as Matt Mercer wet. I was very confused. Very worried to click on it. So, he has voiced everyone and everything. He is voiced... Oh, he's Majima in Like a Dragon. He's Cassidy in Overwatch. Yusuke in Persona 5. My god, he is literally everyone in every single game. Yeah, he replaces Mark Hamill. Oh, he's Leon. Like, he's modern Leon. Outside of the remake games, whenever there's like a movie or like Resident Evil 6, stuff like that, it's usually Matt Mercer. He's got to level up a couple of times, so I'm just going to skip all this. It's nice to look at someone's someone's Wikipedia, and not see a controversies tab that's longer than fucking... You know, there's nothing worse than going like, oh, remember that actor? And when you see them in something, and then looking them up and just seeing, you know... Oh no, I was pressing X, right, what's this? So evade wind. Are you weak to wind? Right, that's good, so... Get rid of the light one, we don't really need light abilities because they're fucking shite. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, what the fuck is Dragon Age Absolution? Lads, there's a on Netflix, there's a fucking Dragon Age TV show. When did this come out? Is Dragon Age dead, boys, or is Dragon Age 4 still coming out? That's old news. I fucking forgot. I don't know how I forgot about that, or I didn't hear about it. It's also not good apparently. I remember I watched the Dragon's Dogma cartoon. I was actually really let down by that. The things I really like, Dragon Age. Well, that's a lie. I really like Dragon Age 1. I don't like Dragon Age 2, and I kinda like Dragon Age 3. Dragon Age 3 is good, but nothing. I don't like anything as much as I like Dragon Age 1. Right, so I'm just gonna skip this because I don't think I can make anything like really cool here. He's had a bunch of Bioware stuff, so it's coming soon probably. I see. Poor Bioware. They've not had a good time since. Well, actually, that's a lie. I was gonna say, wait, what came first, Dragon Age or Mass Effect Andromeda? Because they've not really had a good time since Dragon Age. There we go. So we have done all we can today. Oh, I need to talk to Elizabeth about the old document. Oh no, I mean, I don't like anything BioWare's done more than Dragon Age 1. Persona 4 is the best game ever made, and I will not have any arguments about that. Okay, sorry, it's my favourite game ever made. Dragon Age 1's actually probably just skirting the top 10 somewhere. I've not actually sat. I remember in my work I was actually had a list up because I was bored. There was a lot about downtime in my work at one point. So I was just sitting there. I was like written down like I narrowed down to my 100 favourite games. That list probably changes from day to day. But I was scared just going right. Put this here. Put this here. I've not managed to get my top 10 sorted, but. Oh my god! Wait, cancel request. But what I'll do is, technically not my favorite games, but what I'll do is when I stream 100 games, I'll do the. Where's the old document? Where am I looking? That old document. There we go. I'll like do a tier list and rank like all the games I've streamed. I know, but I think you seem to have completed the request. Just a moment while I check. So I see you've retrieved the 5th old document and explored the 3rd block of Tartarus. Well done, you filled my request before deadline. However, we still don't know how high a tower extends. How many floors could it possibly have? Please accept your reward. Ooh, a lot of money. Is there anything else? Nah, not really. How may I help you? Leave. Look forward to your next visit. Why have I got... Oh, I forgot why I've got a copy of Eternal Ring just sitting in front of me. Because for context, it's my water, my phone, wires, Eternal Ring, and then a Starscream figure. I was sitting diddling with that before stream started. Return to the dorm. There we go. Summer vacation will soon be over. Yes, man, best Decepticon. Oh, he's great. It's also a really cool figure of him. It's from, I think it's this Cyberverse cartoon because, which admittedly isn't the best Starscream figure, but Game was selling them off cheap. So I picked up quite a few ones, and it's a nifty wee thing. Pretty cool, and also I've always wanted a Starscream. They recently released, I say recently, in the last year or so, they released that Armada Starscream, which I might pick up at one point. But I'm very excited to see my fucking Transformers nerd coming out. In September sometime there's a figure called Bludgeon coming out. Bludgeon was a character who was big in the comics, and was actually Megatron's replacement for a while. He's like a samurai looking guy, and he turns into a tank. It's a really cool looking figure. Wouldn't mind the high detail G1 Starscream. They're pretty expensive, but they're called leader class. Like I've got 2 leader class figures back there. They're big. They're about 8 or 9 inches. They're tall. I've got a Galvatron and I've got a Armada Megatron. They released a King Starscream, which was, you remember in the movie where Starscream is like after he jettisons Megatron out into space, he celebrates like, I'm the leader of the Decepticons and I'm King Starscream, and then Galvatron comes back and kills him. Literally lasts maybe 10 seconds as leader. Yeah, there's a figure of that. I don't know if it's because Transformers figures seem to they come out and then they suddenly disappear and become very expensive as a leader class hot Yeah, Hot Rod I'm looking at. Sorry, Rodimus Prime, because that's when he gets upgraded. And it's either out of stock completely or 100 quid. There's no in between. Summer vacation will be over soon, and I'm like, I can't bring myself to pay 100 quid for a fucking Transformer. That's unless that's like the RRP or whatever, you know, but... Hello, this is Chihiro. I was wondering, would you like to go to the movies with me today? They're having a tearjerker marathon. Oh, I just love movies like that. So will you come with me? I thought you couldn't talk to guys, and now you're asking me out to the fucking movies. Jesus Christ. What will you do? Fucking, yeah, sure. Not doing anything else. You will? That's wonderful. Thank you, I can't wait. What about Maya? Who's Maya? Oh, I forgot about Maya. And I forgot about your man. So I started the social link with the striped shirt guy, as he's called. Which I really want to do, but he's only on Sundays. We'll do Maya after. We'll go to the movies with Chihiro, and then we'll just do Maya to try and finish that social link. Because I forget, we're all wrapped up in the drama that Mikey's about to get nonced on. Port Island Station movie theatre. The theatre is crowded because it was a movie marathon. There's a new theme each day. Today they're showing tearjerkers. I know I'm gonna cry, so I brought a handkerchief with me. Are you ready? Let's go get seated. Mikey's got a handkerchief for a different reason. No. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Why did I suggest that Persona Mikey's got to do a Pee Wee Herman and crack one out to fucking Sophie's Choice? What the fuck? Lads, I'm very tired and on painkillers. I should be talking. We've learned some romantic one-liners from the movie. Your charm has increased. Those movies were also sad. I was crying the whole time. Thanks to come with me. We should probably get going though. I've saying goodbye to Chihiro. You decide to go back to the dorm. I apologise, boys.
Greetings.
Hi, I guess. I have a question. Why is school temporarily closed during the summer? Because it's hot. Interesting. And school resumes the following month. I comprehend. Can I take the wee nugget? Earth. Komaru's looking at you pleadingly. He seems to want to go for a walk. Walk him. Sad in the most of the movie. Yes, I'm like Sophie's Choice and Mikey's like, whoop, there we go. Oh, it's the old guy. I forget his name. Bunkichi. Well, if it isn't Mikey-chan. Quite a rascal walking around at late night like this. Say, who's that with you? Don't tell me it's Mikey-chan's. Oh, now I can see clearly. It's just a dog. Well, he's a cutie. And he's off. We talked for a while. Two of you seem closer now. I'm literally as close as I can get to this old man. Koromaru's back from playing. That was quick. Wish Lily was finished that quickly. Decide to go back to the dorm with Koromaru. More games need dogs in our party. Max friendship and you've already forgotten them. What will you do? I know I'm not the best pal. Kenji, who's that? Like, genuinely phoned me to go on a movie marathon, and I genuinely thought for a second, who's this guy? And then I clicked, going, oh! The weird incel. My best pal. Your academics have increased. You're feeling sleepy. You've studied enough for tonight. Kenji deserves to be forgotten. Oh, don't worry, that's why I finished the social link first, so we don't have to worry about him. Summer vacation will be over soon. The film festival will run for one more week. Maybe you should see if any of your dorm mates are interested in going. Can I talk properly at all? Oh, drama, what's going on here?
Damn it, I'm tired of your nagging.
As we Ken, we completely forgot about Ken. Literally had a full story arc about this run into... Oh, what they called? What's... Oh, I forget. They're named after, like, this Italian witchcraft. And it's also a liqueur. I can't remember what it is. It's not She something. Shegoth? No. That sounds like something. Yeah, it's like this group. There are three bad guys, and they're named. They're the Strega. The Strega. That's it. We had a full storyline where we met the Strega, and we done a bit with this. Yeah, it's kind of like a simplified version of that. It's called so we ran into them, and we had a whole story arc. Completely forgetting that Ken was in the dorm. Literally nobody mentioned him, and I turned around at one point and he was sitting there on the dining table. I was like, oh, who's that?
I'm sorry, but I won't take no for an answer. Well, the answer's still the same. I'm not coming back. You know, another new Persona user joined us, and he's not human.
Well, 2 new Persona users joined us and aren't really human in the typical sense, e.g. Holster and Doug.
What? It's a dog. He lost his master 6 months ago because of the shadows. He's incredibly loyal. Up till now, he's been guarding the spot where his master was killed.
More games need wee dogs in their party, because I will never love a party member as much as I will love a wee dog.
Despite the bad memories. We saw someone die right before our eyes, too.
Because you can introduce me to a character, like take Yukari for example. Sure, I'll get to eventually like a character after I learn about their backstory, learn about their personality. You show me a wee dog straight away, I'm like, that's a great wee dog. That's my favourite character in the game. Yes, man.
But it's been 2 years since then. How long do you plan to beat yourself up over it?
Oh, somebody died, see. Second Amendment Yukari doesn't need a backstory.
You're always at that spot behind the station, even though you don't hang out with the crowd there. It doesn't matter.
I refuse to believe this guy's in high school.
It can't be erased.
Refuse to believe it.
What difference does it make if I come to terms with it? It won't change anything. This isn't the same as what happened to Mikey.
Shinji.
That's enough already. I just want to forget it ever happened.
Yeah, you were like 2 when that happened. How old is Ken meant to be?
Can't be.
Oh, did your parents die as well?
So, his name is Shinji, huh?
I don't want... Not in this game. Not in Persona FES. That's an alternate universe Persona Portable. And... yeah, I'm not even going to ask why they thought it'd be a good idea to put that in. Anyway, all the drama's going on. We're going to sit and play Instant Sin Online. So I had to do more of her social link just to get this new guy's social link that I wanted to get. But they offer candidate, and I've taken her out for food as well, and I was like, what the fuck? And she was like, my mum and dad are getting divorced. And I was like, okay, is it my fault? And I was like, yes, it's your fault. What do we do for the rest of today? We're going to play the MMO. Attention players, although we initially planned to allow Instant Sin Online to run indefinitely, recent feedback has shown that player participation is not adequate to continue. We're terribly sorry for any inconvenience this causes active players. However, servers remain open until the official end date. Hope you understand that you enjoyed your time with Innocent Sin Online. No, we hope that you understand and enjoyed your time with Innocent Sin Online. Sincerely, Innocent Sin staff. Logged on the game. Inside Lunarvale Hospital, Maya's in the room. You got a message from to admins, right, Suya? Maya faces away from you. It's sad they're cancelling Innocent Sin. Think it's for real? Well, oh well, right. No way. I mean, private servers will exist, I imagine. If you can still play fucking Star Wars Galaxies online, then, well, that's a bad example. Star Wars Galaxy attached to a massive IP. If you can still play, 2 seconds. What's a weird MMO that's still alive? That probably one person's playing. If this is oh, I guess yeah. If it's a Japanese only MMO, then I guess not. Not many folks play games on PC. Oh yeah, so consoles are a lot bigger over there. I know, right? How dare they? Maya's getting all worked up. I finally found a place to let my frustration. Now this. Maya, have you heard of World of Warcraft? Maya gets close to you. Sissy, do you think we'll still be able to see each other? No, this is the end. Don't worry about that. What do we say? What do we say, boys? Yeah, we can meet each other in different ways, I guess. Maybe we'll be in another MMO we could hook up IRL, but still, Maya seems sad. No, we have to stop wasting our time. Maya's not going quietly. I'll beat him to the punch. What are you planning? Oh, don't worry, Tatsu. We won't do anything dangerous. Maya seems a little happier. I'm going to send him a log for the combos we've been having here together. If this game's important to us, maybe we'll reconsider. Even though Tatsuya is just some lonely kid and Maya likes to bitch too much, that shouldn't matter, one. To tell the truth, I kinda hope you're a handsome guy though. Don't worry, Maya will protect you. We'll always be partners, okay? Isn't Maya cares about you? The relationship is stronger now. Mysterious voice rings in your head. Maya sending her nonsense to the devs. I'm sure it'll make them want to keep it around longer. I always remember, right, so I went through a stage of playing all these random MMOs because this girl that I was dating at the time, she liked playing them. She liked playing a game called Perfect World. And I'll tell you boys, it was fucking weird. So I was just thinking about a story a couple of days ago. So I joined Perfect World and I started like just grinding out just to get in the same level. And then she introduced me to a guild, including her, because you can literally get married in the game. Yeah, and she introduced me to her in-game husband. I was like, what the fuck? This is strange. She's like, oh no, it's just like roleplay stuff and all that. And I was like, this is a bit strange, right? I'm feeling a bit weird about this. I think that game's still going. I think it got swallowed into, oh, what's the company called? It's like a... Also, I don't mind the MMO marriage thing so much now. Aye, but I was like 16 at the time, you know? Like... But there's situations where it feels weird, yeah. And when you explain to a 16-year-old that your first girlfriend is married to another guy and roleplays, I was like, right, this is a bit strange, I'm feeling weird here. And also, I find it really strange how... It was the fact that, like, in-game, there was a marriage function, you know? Like, that was weird. And also the fact you've got an MMO which is played a lot by teenagers and older people. I don't like that. I do not like that in the slightest. I don't think that... I'm not gonna lie, some of the GTRP relationship RP felt weird to me too. But I just chalked that up to a me problem. It's just roleplay, I guess, but... Like... Just as me, like, Mikey here, I would never do relationship roleplay unless it was like with Megan. For example, like if me and Megan both played Dungeons and Dragons, we'd probably do our characters are in a relationship, you know? That's just, I find, like, more power to you if you can do that without, you know, I find weird. I'd just feel uncomfortable with it. I'd feel weird, you know? I'm gonna write my email with our convo log. Don't mess with Maya and friends or you'll regret it, mahaha. Just gotta send that. I think it feels weird if you're in a monogamous relationship too. It's not something I could do either. Aye, like unless you were doing it very sort of like lol, sort of like as a joke, you know, like I don't know if you could do it like a joke or whatever. I don't know, you know. But if you're doing especially roleplay, you know, it's like, yeah, I'd find it weird if you were. Next thing we'll celebrate our victory. Okay, bye. Maya's player signed off. Decided to log out as well. I don't really judge folk for it, but it's too much for me. Aye, you see what I mean? Like, now I'm a lot less judgmental of other people's lifestyles. But when you're 16 and it's your first girlfriend, you're a bit sort of weirded out and a bit more, you know. And the same way, like, if not Megan does, Megan finds roleplay very strange. But like, if that happened, I'd be like, hey, this is a bit strange here. You doing, Megan? What you doing? You know? But that's just a me thing. Right, the film festival nearly over. You maybe see any of your dorm mates are interested in going, well, I'm going to sit and play Instant Sin online. Maya might be online at this hour. Since you have Lamia, you can blah blah blah, but I'll defer to play an MMO. I've got a feeling today's just, it's going to be like, you played with Maya. It's not going to be a Lunavale Hospital. You see Maya. You chat with Maya for a while. The bond between you is growing. The relationship could become stronger soon. Mikey's spending his summer playing MMOs. Yep, just like when I was actually a teenager. Going between, what were the ones? Guild Wars, RuneScape, and World of Warcraft. 2009, what was I playing in 2009? I think that was during one of my breaks in Warcraft, because I had a lot of breaks. I think it's 2009 it's set in, so 2 seconds, gotta look something up. Because I actually stopped playing Warcraft just after Cataclysm came out. And Cataclysm was a good update. I was at the cinema a lot as well, because my mum, for my... would have been 2007, my mum bought me an unlimited card for my birthday, and I had that for about 5 years, and I didn't have many real life friends, so I spent a lot of time just going to the cinema, and I seen everything during that time. So I'm just gonna check, Warcraft expansion. I'm just gonna check the sort of type. Burning Crusade, Cataclysm. So this would have been, I was sort of waning off Warcraft at the time. I spent the entire day online, so I probably would have been playing. What games was I playing at the time? This would have been when I started getting big back into console gaming. Not that I ever had a off period in console gaming, but it's when I went off MMOs for a while, and then I came back for about 6 months when Cataclysm came out, and then I haven't played Warcraft, like the real Warcraft. I say real Warcraft, like I played private servers occasionally, but I've not played World of Warcraft in about 13 years, you know. Right, Film Festival will be shut. Maybe Film Festival was nearly finishing. This thing was when I stopped. I think I played more definitely after that, but I played more, you know what I mean, I stopped playing MMOs at that time. I think that was when I was burnt out, because I played Warcraft basically solid for about 4 years, you know, and since then, like, you know what was worse? That's when like games like, I don't want to sound bad, but things like Borderlands, which people love, but Borderlands has a very MMO style quest set thing, and there obviously were live services. By the time I was burnt out with MMOs, that's when games started bringing in MMO features into them, and I was like, oh god, you know. Best clients for action. Looks like Maya wants to play Instant Sin online with you. What I'll do for the rest of the day, we'll play the MMO. Is it actually a story bit, or is it just inside Longville Hospital? Maya isn't in the area. A mysterious light engulfs Tetsuya. Conan District. A grey coloured sky stretches as far as the eye can see. Where's the MMO in Persona 5 Royal Way? It'd probably be some mobile Genshin Impact type game, you know? Because I think that's kind of where it's going, is like a live service sort of. Not that I still keep up with MMOs, but MMOs as a general thing, apart from Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14, seem to be on the way out. Seem to be more going towards a live service style instead, you know? A barren wasteland lies before Tetsuya. Maya's staring into the distance. I said to log on, so I brought you here with magic, sorry. Yeah, like it's basically a 2-horse race at this point. Yeah, Guild Wars 1 is still fucking trucking along, which is class. Still love it as open, because every so often I get the urge to play Guild Wars, but Guild Wars is Guild Wars you can basically, I know you can play Final Fantasy 14 single player, but Guild Wars is very... Guild Wars isn't an MMO in the same sort of way that World of Warcraft is. It is like literally just a quest line, and once you get to the end of that quest line, PvP is all you can really do, you know? I don't know, I'm just kind of burnt out at this point. Well, I think I can go back to Warcraft occasionally for nostalgia, and the same with Guild Wars 1, I could go back and play that for a little bit. I don't know if starting a new MMO would be the same thing for me, because it's a genre I am just fucking done with, if you know what I mean. Like, 14 lets me solo when I want and bring pals if they're about, so it's significantly easier to play. Like I said, I enjoyed when I played 14. I got to, because I remember doing dungeons with Jason, like I got to maybe the first set of dungeons, and I was like, this is alright. But just, like I said, the MMO thing I'm just burnt out with. But it's a straight Final Fantasy game with the actual FF story that I'm playing just any other FF. Oh, anyway, back to the MMO. I should apologise. About what? About all that stuff I said. Maya seems confused. Remember I said I would send our chat log to the admins before? I don't think I will. Has she realised it's a criminal offence? I bounced off all of them so far. I used to be really into them, but right, it's got some weird. I think when I started playing things like Oblivion, that's when because the reason I liked MMOs was because my character felt like my character. If you know what I mean. Like, if that felt like my thing. While now you get games that are very... Did you ever play .hack games? I've got the PS4 re-releases of them. Well, not them, you know, the sequel ones. But I've still to play the original ones, but they're very expensive, so I don't think I'll physically get them. Don't think I will. Is that why you're sorry? Like, I know the idea behind them. It's basically Sword Art Online, isn't it? Kinda, but I meant something else too. Maya seems nervous. Maya's kicking the ground. I haven't played the sequels, but his original plays. They're on the list to eventually get to. I read over our chat log and I didn't like what I saw. What kind of person plays MMOs just to bitch about co-workers? You shouldn't have to put up with me doing that. I'm sorry. Some teacher I am, right? I know it look like I'm chickening out and stuff, but think about quitting the MMO today. I don't think I'll see you again. I'll miss you. I'll totally miss you more. Maya seems happy. Does somebody can see my face on to inter... Oh, boys. No, she doesn't know me shouldn't, because she was saying that she kind of fancies the student Mikey. She thinks... I don't know, she thinks I'm just... I've probably not told her anything about me, and she's just like... You know... Since nobody can see my face on interweb, I could be mean. So I have to look at myself in the mirror and make it right. Yeah, right. I would have never figured this out without your help. The Suya taught me to be thoughtful even when I'm not around people. Maya, I really trust you. The relationship is stronger now. She openly admitted that, so no wonder she can't share her logs. I really like how the game doesn't openly come out and say, so you're Tatsuya and I'm your teacher, blah blah, you know. I like that it's just kind of left up to your own sort of... Now I have to meet her IRL so you can see what she told me. Oh my god. Yes! A mysterious version of you have made an unbreakable bond, right, I see. The bond thou has nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Hermit Arcana has been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create... Alright, Arabaki, the ultimate form of the Hermit Arcana. There we go, we have finished the online game social link, we have mastered the MMO. The power to create personas of the Hermit Arcana reached its maximum. You have forged a bond that cannot be broken. What was the other MMO I was into? There was RF Online, which... Is that still going? I'm just gonna look up now. Well, I better go now. I drew something in the sand for you. Check the ground once I log off, okay? It's kind of embarrassing, but I worked real hard on it. If you upload a screenie to your cell phone, you can keep it always. I don't even cry during romance movies, but my eyes will be red tonight. Remember, let's think positive. GG Tatsu, thanks for everything. Maya's player logged off. You search the area Maya was standing. A message is written in the sand. Read downward, I love you. You took a screen cap and emailed it to your phone. You have obtained screenshot data. You stored the memories of Maya deep within your heart and logged off. Lads, we've got an internet girlfriend, let's go. Now that I'm thinking about it, I remember a lot of people, like, a lot of younger girls having like older boyfriends online. That's, now that I've thought about it over like MMOs and shit, be kind of nice and wholesome if she wasn't a teacher. I think, right, so I like the idea that they're going for. See if she didn't put in the thing how she fancies Mikey, that would have worked. Because see if you sort of hint, you can find out that that is your teacher. If you get what I mean. And she's completely unaware that you're Mikey. But she doesn't fancy Mikey. That would really work, you know? Because the idea is she is this, like... This... Like, you see her as a teacher, obviously, but she is this sort of human that's struggling. That's a kind of cool thing. Yeah, like, that would really work. So I think there's like, really good ideas there, but just the... People don't realise who the other really is. Aye, that could really work. That's why I think a Persona, like I think I've mentioned this before when you're in, like, see a Persona game where it's older protagonist would be fucking class. Like, you give me a Persona game where it's a neat, a depressed salaryman, a housewife that's struggling, maybe a teacher, something like that. That'd be cool as fuck. I remember seeing someone done art. It was like a Persona AU, and it was like all the adult characters in Persona 5. If they were the Phantom Thieves instead, so it was like the doctor, teacher, coffee daddy, shit like that. And that really worked. I was like, that could be cool as fuck. Because Japan's got this mental work culture, and that'd be kind of cool. But what do I know? I'm not a game dev. Sad, angsty teenagers probably sell the best. Right, Ken, how you doing? Always thought it was something I had to do, but I could never achieve it because there was so much else in the way. But I made up my mind. Next chance I get, I'll do it. My mind is clear. Ken has a serious expression. He's not in the mood to go to the movies. Fine then, Ken, get to fuck. Oh, there's epilogues to social links in this? Oh, is there? I thought Maximum ended them. Oh no, Ken's not. I've not done Ken's social link yet. Oh, the wee dog, right. Where's Igus? I want to take Igus to the movies. Yeah, there's one more event for Maya. Oh. What is it? I wonder if that, is it like, no spoilers, is it like in like the last week? Because you can do that in like Persona 5 and Persona 4. Like, you get this bit where you get to talk to them before like the big fight or whatever. I can't remember the context. Or Persona 4 is when you're leaving. Yeah, it might be that. Mikey-san, relaxation is quite a difficult task. Merely standing in one spot does not seem to count as relaxing. Today I am observing everyone's actions, so tomorrow I might relax in the correct manner. I like Igus. Igus is fun. Igus seems busy, but she may want to go to the film festival tomorrow. Yeah, we'll take Igus to the movies tomorrow. In the meantime, let's go see if we can... Let's go see if we can hang out with Ellen today. Let's go to the mall. So I'm trying to what social links we've got that we can do during the day, because I think we can do the Gourmet King. Everyone's favourite Persona character, the Gourmet King. And that wee girls at the park, don't know about that one. Anyone at Port Island Station? Anyone want to hang out? Anybody? What's over here? What's this? A florist. Ah, a florist called Florist. I see. Welcome to Rafflezia? What kind of flowers are you looking for today? Get me a rose banquet. I'll be 2,000 yen for the roses. Thank you very much for your purchase. Rose banquet. What the fuck, Mikey? Rose bouquet. I'm tired, boys. I'm wildly dyslexic. There's always more trouble around that spot during summer vacation, but whatever you do, I don't want to do it over here. As long as they stay on their side, I don't give a damn what they do. You right, hen? That's just me trying to form sentences. Oh yeah, we've got 9 days till next, what you call it? The next full moon operation. We'll probably get that. We'll try and get that in today. Oh yeah, Crash. So, I'm very excited. I'm very interested to see your RPG 2003 RPG Maker stream, because I have been playing with RPG Maker for years at this point. I have put about 8 hours into both VX, Ace, and MV. I have never made anything real. I say real. Most I have made is one town with one dungeon, but I'm determined to try and actually make something. Not put it on anything, and just put it out on Twitch going, here's a wee, no Twitch, you know. Like, I was trying to make a, you know how I want to be the guy does like with a lot of, I don't want to say steal, but it uses a lot of assets and stuff. I was looking at making a wee sort of short man home video one, where you start off in a video store, and Mikey's like, oh no, I don't know what's happened, but all the characters from the games have seemed to have escaped, you know, and you fight, I don't know, you know. But I realised not all of them have assets you can use for RPG Maker. Head back to the dorm, see if anyone wants to go to the movies. Could take screenshots and run through them, filter and shrink them, make sprites with them.
Hi, how was your day?
Like, the game's gonna look, how to not look awful, it's gonna look like a state because none of the assets clear, like, because I'm not an artist, I'll say that the first way. So it's all borrowed assets from other games and shit like that, so nothing's gonna match, nothing's gonna fit, you know? And what I love the RPG Maker engine, it's limited as fuck. For the streams, it'll just be default assets, aye. Thing is, you can do a lot with them. I'll send in send the ones I'll send in would literally be ones that like I find online as well, you know, because obviously I can't make things. There's gonna be a full moon after vacation ends. Prepare yourself for it. MV's got a really cool sort of. It's very limited, but it's a character like you can make like because you can do side-on battles in MV, which is cool as fuck. I think you can do it in 2003, but you need a lot more coding and stuff like that. Fuka, do you want to go to the movies? How can I help you? I don't want to go to Tartarus tonight. Can I just talk to her? Ken didn't seem very happy. Maybe he's suffering from the summer heat like Junpei said. Doug, do you want to go to the movies? Arf. Omar's looking at you puddingly. He seems like he wants to go for a walk. Yeah, let's do it. Oh wait, skips tonight. Koromaru is frolicking happily. Koromaru seems to have picked something up. Playing the Mad Bull. I usually drink energy drinks that Lily brings me after lying on the ground. So I need to go back to the dorm with Koromaru. Does the wee dog have a social link, or does the dog just love you already? What will I do? Study and go to sleep, I guess. I've not really got a reason to go to Tartarus, so I'll just study. Decide to study. Your academics have increased. You're feeling sleepy. You've studied enough for tonight. But I fucking love. I've always loved playing around the RPG Maker and stuff like that. And what I'll do is I'll start a game. Literally just build like a wee starting area. Diddle a bit with like the characters. Maybe make 1 or 2 enemies and then start something new. You know, I won't like. I'm really bad for starting and just quit things. And also a good thing that MV has a bit where you can export it as a executable, or like its own file. So it's actually, I don't want to say it's actually like a game, but it feels a bit more like an actual game as opposed to, you know, having to open it with RPG Maker, if that makes sense. I know. Let's go take Agus to the movies. Oh, what's going on here?
It's me. I apologize for the interruption, but do you have a moment?
Sorry, I'm busy just staring into my fucking mirror. RPG Maker lets you launch games with it, does it? Ah.
Good morning.
I played a little bit with, not 2000, what was the one before, like, before VX? Because VX was the first one I bought legally. But I played, I don't think it was 2003, but VX and MV are the only ones I own, because fuck me, they're expensive.
The chairman will be here tonight. We'll meet on the 4th floor as usual. That's all.
Right, let's go to the movies with Agus. Or as I was saying with my fucked up voice last time, Big Angus. This suddenly feels very realistic. Everyone's just sitting on their phones. Wait, where is she? There she is. There's a meeting tonight. I will relax until then. Do you have any suggestions on how to relax, Mikey-san? I guess didn't seem too busy. Was it to invite Agus to the film festival? Yes. The movies? I see, so going out is considered to be relaxing too. Then let us go and relax. Port Ellen Station Movie Theatre. The theatre is crowded because there's a new movie marathon with a new theme each day. They're showing ninja movies. Oh dear. Ninja War. Does this refer to opposing platoons of ninjas on the screen? According to Junpei-san, ninjas are the coolest of the cool. Saw a history of ninjas that learned about their mind-bending fighting techniques. Your academics have increased. I've got a feeling a movie called Ninja War isn't the most historically accurate. Academics have changed from above average to smart. See if you got smarter watching kung fu movies like that. I'd be a fucking genius by now. Alright boys, I passed my fucking higher English by watching Drunken Master, let's go. I've updated my information on ninjas. Ninja is the ultimate status a man can achieve. In combat, the power of their body is equivalent to that of advanced special weapons. They were war machines with unparalleled fighting skill. Given the facts, I am curious as to why their existence has ceased. Was it an ice age? Perhaps the proliferation of the internet? An enigma I may never resolve. Thank you very much for today. I shall call you Mikey Ninja from now on. That was a humorous joke. I like Igus. I'd go back to the dorm with Igus. Weren't ninjas literally like I'm sure there was some trailers, but weren't they literally like farmers and shit like that?
Good, you're all here.
And most of their weapons were like farming tools or just tools that we use for other things. That am I making that up? I remember reading that somewhere. I think it was the Jackie Chan Adventures magazine. Because if I'm going for real historical knowledge, I'm looking in the Jackie Chan Adventures magazine. Remember, did anyone buy that magazine? It used to come with cards. And it used to come with talismans every so often. Like I remember I had the Rooster talisman. Cannot remember what the fuck that did in the show. Like in the context of the show. That was weird. That show that Jackie Chan didn't even voice him in that. What a weird show that was. So I had this thing when I was a kid, and I thought every actor was the same in every movie. So I remember I watched that show, and then I seen Rush Hour, and I thought Jackie Chan was playing Jackie Chan in Rush Hour, and the girl that kidnapped was Jade, who was his niece. Never mind the fact they're calling him something completely different in the movie, and they mention that it's not his niece that gets kidnapped. It's just a politician's daughter, I believe. I've not seen Rush Hour in a very long time.
Please come in.
Oh, who have we got?
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, fuck off, Ken.
You must be kidding.
So we've got a Doug, a toaster, and a wee boy.
After running several tests, we've learned that he has more than adequate potential. I called this meeting so that I could introduce him, since he'll be joining our squad.
But Mr. Chairman, he's still in elementary school. Besides
what?
So how old is elementary school? Imagine like primary maybe? Or that equivalent?
His ability is quite promising. With the proper training, he could be a big help.
But is he okay with it?
Actually, I asked to join.
Oh no.
I believe I can be of some assistance.
So children just can just ask and
Now
join
I
this
finally know
execution
why I
club?
was given this power.
So as you can see, it was his own decision.
And that makes it okay why I'm sending in a child to fight demons.
Nice to meet you all. I'll try not to get in anyone's way. Nice to meet you too.
I guess don't do that.
Hey, don't worry, kid. We got your back.
Don't trust Junpei. Don't trust him.
It may be hard at times, but stick with it.
Yes, got it.
Just saying, boys, you gotta take a drink of water so my voice doesn't fucking explode. Check DMs. I'm always worried when I see that. I was kind of confused what that was for a second. Oh Jesus. Right, let me just downloads. So boys, thanks to our lovely crash, we have a new what you got? Where is it? This is Second Amendment you carry, PNG. Let me just get, there we go, and let's make it big so you can see. Here we go, Second Amendment you carry.png. There she is in all her glory, in her fucking MAGA shaman outfit. Yes, man, thank you so much, Crash. See, without context, this is like, so I done some deep diving into the Persona community and just looking up, and Yukari is actually a really well loved character, and I was like, oh dear, I have just started this whole stream calling her a gun nut, MAGA nut, and now you know, there we go, Second Amendment Yukari, what a time. Cheers, Crash. I'll be getting put on the front page, not front page, the goodbye screen, shit like that. That's what we do at the Man Home video. We reinterpret beloved characters in the most awful way. Speaking of awful characters, let's talk to my favourite character. Oh, it's you. Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. Will you spend time with Mutatsu? What a strange kid. Mutatsu seems amused. Feel your friendship growing with Mutatsu the longer you spend time with him. Your relationship could become stronger soon. You're feeling sleepy. Decide to go back to the dorm. I just sit there and just stare at him the whole time. He stares at me, just... No, not saying a word, just smoking, staring at me. What will we do today? Sleep earlier. So I'm just looking at back at Elden Ring. I've completely forgotten, like, just looking at the back of this, what drew me to this game apart from the Final Fantasy thing? Because there's like low poly lizard men. There we go. That's what probably got me. Your old dad loves a good lizard man. Summer vacation will be over soon. The film festival's nearly finished as well. Maybe you should see if any of your dorm mates are interested in going. Can I be a lizard man? There's one thing I love more than lizard man, and that is stop motion skeletons.
Oh man, this year's going fast. It's already second semester.
Like, I'm excited for this new... I'm playing D&D again, which I'm really excited to do, because ever since, I don't know, I've just had a really big urge to play D&D. I think maybe Baldur's Gate's kind of helped that. We all have man that can regrow a limb. That's it, but I'm really excited to look into, because I've still got Shinra's campaign on D&D Beyond, so I can access like all the races and stuff. I'm so excited to play something fucking weird. Like... The party's like, oh, here's a dark elf, here's a human, here's a you know, like, here's a tiefling, and here's a turtle man. Alright, how you doing? So I'll need to actually read up the lore and make sure like what I can and can't do, you know?
Next year, I'll be a senior.
Hoping the character I made's got to pay off. I'm gonna wait and see what people are making, and then see if I can fill in the blanks, you know? So people think he's spouting facts. Someone who can someone really dumb who can bluff his way into anything. So people think he's spouting facts. Ah, I see.
That girl.
That'll be fun. What are you playing? Is it a rogue you're playing or a bard? Because my favourite character I played was the barbarian. I forget his name. Great Old Karn, I think it was, who was this wee sort of skinny guy. Like this wee sort of ratty looking skinny guy who was a changeling and turned into this big fucking lion man. So I'd go into it, I'd be this wee tiny sort of guy dragging this axe behind him. And then I'd get in the fight and just suddenly hulk up, and I was like, that's kinda cool, like that's fun.
You again.
Junpei's just got a massive hard-on for Lolita fashion.
I mean, I'm surprised you remember me.
Same here.
But then again, saying that Junpei's voice actor and Lolita in the same sentence, they go together like a fine wine, so...
Well, you kind of stand out in that dress.
Oh god, I was right, oh god.
So, what are you drawing?
Nothing. Why?
No reason.
I can't tell, is that black thing, is that like a pen with a... like a fucking, I don't know. Like, or is it detail in our dress? I can't figure out.
I was just thinking, must be nice to have something you're really into.
It's no big deal. I only draw because I like to.
Oh, yeah? Still, I'd like to see it when you're done, okay?
You know, saying, alright, I'm Junpei. What's your name? Just... I like drawing. Do you like the drawing? I like the PlayStation. Not that I know how to actually, you know... Not that Mikey's got any secret pickup lines or anything like that. Do you like the cartoons? Well, in Tentacles, that's about as far as I can go. Because... I cannot remember meeting Megan for the first time. I was blackout drunk. I just came to and I had a friend request on Facebook. So I assume I was charming with all the pickup lines. Like my favourite, I assume I use my go-to pickup line. I have a 12-inch tongue and I can breathe through my ears. There we go, that's one for you. Give that out. Oh no, Crash, you need a chap line, because obviously that's what gets them, is a chap line. Not that, again, I cannot remember in the slightest meeting Megan, so I have no clue what I said. Probably, alright, I'm Mikey. And probably vomited everywhere. I was very, very drunk. Alright, Persona Mikey thinks that way. He's been hanging with Kenji way too much, and thinks the edge of the pickup line too. Like, he'll walk up and say something like a dead baby joke or something horrific. And then be like, oh, these snowflakes, when everyone's like, what the fuck, Mikey? Cormara seems energetic. Right, Ken, what are you doing? Now that I've joined C's, I see you all differently. I'll do my best as a C's member. Ken has a serious expression. He's not in the mood to go to the movies. He's too busy staring down that dog for a fight. Like, look, he's just staring at Crow. They're going to end up brawling. My money's on the dog. Alright, Mitsuru, do I go to the movies? Look, in our team we have more manpower, although he's still a child. I'm not putting a child into battle, lads. Have you hit on Yukari yet? Not yet. She's not in the mood to go to the movies, but I guess we'll go ask Yukari if she wants to go to the movies. We've actually just unlocked Yukari's social link, because you need to have max charm. Like, for some reason, the girl party members have like the highest need for the, like, I'm sure I've seen her up here somewhere. Look at Crash being going, oh, women in the kitchen, oh, hey, hey. Well, I guess Yukari would be well into the sort of more, what's it called? Because I actually, where about is the kitchen? Oh no, she's in the office? Yeah, I remember I actually got it marked down in my, because I have to go do, as part of my health and social studies course, I had to do a bit on like the theory behind stuff, so it was talking about the theory behind families, and one called functionalism. I had to write about pros and cons of functionalism, and I actually lost points because I refused to give a pro on the nuclear family and say how that works objectively better than, and it's basically what it comes down to is the fact that society is like, what was it? Basically how that's how you have a worker, like someone like in a traditional nuclear family, you have the worker, you have someone that runs the house, and you have the kids that eventually grow up to either be workers or run the house, which I completely disagreed with, and I actually lost marks because I complained against traditionalism and the nuclear family and stuff like that. And they're like, Mikey, just write this is what nuclear families was set out to do, and I'm like, no, fucking shite. Still passed with flying colours though. You know, it's a humble brag. Almost done with my homework. Every year I wish I'd finished my homework in July, but somehow I never actually do it. But I bet Junpei hasn't even started. He can beg all he wants. I'm not gonna let him copy mine. Kerosene's busy. She's not able to go to the movies. See, right. So I know they have to do it through like. I know they clearly have to do it as part of their job. But see, teachers that give you homework over breaks, wrongians, all of them. You all go back to the movies. Hello, Mikey Ninja. Just kidding. In case you don't want to go to the movies, I guess. You want to go to the movies, Fuka. Forgot your name for a second. Ken Kun's joining yesterday was a surprise. I think he wasn't sure how to bring it up. I'm glad he's looking better now. Fuka seems relieved. Would you like to invite Fuka to the film festival? Yes. You want to go with me? Sure, that sounds fun. I was actually thinking about going because the theme today seems interesting. I'm glad to have someone to go with. What movies do you think Fuka likes? I think she likes really extreme horror things like August Underground, which is basically just a simulated snuff movie. Port Island Station movie theatre. Yes, because it's a movie marathon. There's a new theme each day. Right, what is it? They're showing hard science fiction. I did not expect that. Yuka is super excited for fucking Rebel Moon. Actually, boys, can we talk about Rebel Moon and how fucking shite it looks? How everything looks. It's just like you're in something like sci-fi. You've got a brand new universe, and you can show anything you want. Is that a Snyder thing? Aye. And everything looks like it's been borrowed from something like, look, oh, laser swords with a man covered in black with, you know, laser swords. Star Wars. Then you see the more authoritarian look. It's June, you know. I don't rate Snyder, no. Snyder, I think, accidentally made a good movie with Dawn of the Dead. I don't think I've liked a movie of his. Actually, no, it's 300, I liked it at the time. But I have not seen 300 since I was like 15, you know. So I'm not gonna put it up there and say it's good because I couldn't tell you. It probably isn't at all. But I have not liked the movie that he's brought out, especially the DC movies. I thought they were horrible. I thought they, not a hot take, but his Superman it didn't feel like Superman. Superman should be the Boy Scout. Superman should be. I enjoyed 300. I remember it being good. I've not seen it since then, so I'm not gonna say like it's classier than that. But I remembered enjoying it. I like Dawn of the Dead. I really disliked Sucker Punch. I really don't like any of his. But anyway, I didn't expect hard science fiction, especially when they say hard science fiction. That makes me think Fuka's sitting reading like Isaac Asimov and shit like that, you know. I always wondered what they meant by hard science fiction. Last time I passed this theatre, I asked the ticket clerk, said it's science fiction that could really happen. Oh wait, no, it's not Isaac Asimov then. Hard sci-fi's Children of Men, stuff like that maybe. I liked Watchmen. Watchmen was alright. It was literally like shot for shot apart from the ending. So how can you fuck up when you're following a script so fucking tightly, I guess, you know? Maybe it's just me. I'm not very interested in movies where people travel in time or cast spells. I'd rather see movies that make you think in 10 years down the road this could happen. Like the way everything around gets more high tech. That's my favourite kind of SF. Yeah, Fuka fucking loves things like The Road, Children of Men. What's other examples of hard sci-fi? I'm trying to think. Brain's going. Oh, sorry, I got a little carried away. We haven't still seen the movie yet. Theme. Hope we get good seats. Movie made you think about the near future. Your charm is increased. How? Well, that movie is amazing. Wonder if civilization will ever advance that far. And talk about the best hard sci-fi because this could clearly happen. Lads, have you ever seen Moonfall? I have never seen Mako / Longman so broken as when we watched Moonfall. Literally looked across. Jason was like sort of bewildered looking at his face. Kieran was howling. Michael had his head in his hands at one point. It was a time. I still can't believe I had the chance to go to see a couple of movies. Like, we could have went to see Jackass, but no, I went, boys, I'm going to see Moonfall. These want to come? Or, like, I can't remember how that sorted it. But you know what I mean. Did you see that iron? It got the wrinkles off the clothes in half a second. Get much heat out of an iron so quickly. Probably have to keep it charged. It wouldn't have to be electricity, it'd be gas. It'd be a gas hybrid. Or maybe a totally new energy source, but how would they power the iron with it? Sorry. Movie got me all excited. I got carried away thinking about it. Let's see another movie together sometime. Oh, excuse me. Time to go back to the dorm with Fuka. But lads, go see Moonfall. It is a time. I know I've just slagged fucking Zack Snyder and saying his movies are shite and shallow.
Greetings.
And then said go see Moonfall. Moonfall is fucking mental. It jumps the shark, and then it jumps 2 sharks, and then 3 sharks, and next thing you know he's doing fucking 180s around the world. It's fucking mental. It just keeps getting more stupid each time. And Roland Emmerich was the guy that came out and said that Marvel movies are the death of cinema, and then brought out fucking Moonfall. 1 week remains till the next full moon will appear. Unexpected loss are increasing in number. Right, at night I'm going to head out, and I'm going to go hang out with a monk. I think we'll have time for the we'll have time for the full moon. We hopefully should be able to finish the monk by the time school starts again. We're only about 4 months into it, and we've already got, let's have a look. Social link. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 maxed social links. That's alright for, you know, a couple of months in. Oh, it's you. Tatsu's drinking by himself. Please spend some time with me, Tatsu. Yes. What a strange kid. Tatsu seems amused. Oh, it's you. Hey, can you help me out, kid? I don't feel so good. Damn it, I can't believe I let this happen. Oh, I'm in bad shape. Are you alright? Told you I'm in bad shape, didn't I? Don't piss me off, it makes my headache worse. Yeah, it does. 100% it does, because it seems like all women end at rank 9 unless you date them. No, I'm sure they have a... Because I maxed out all the party in Persona Royal. Maybe it maxes at 9, and then at 10 you've got a extra scene. I don't know. That's became angry at you. I'm not gonna repeat myself. Now I checked a guide and it also ends here at rank 9 if you don't pick romance. That's weird. I'm 100% sure that's what happens. I completely forgot I have a memorial service to conduct, reciting the heart sutra with a hangover. Oh, 4. No matter how much I drank, all I needed was a cold shower to snap out of it. Guess I'm getting old, hey? We're just going the harem route now. Yes, man. Get shagging everything. Let's go. Times like this, I wish I didn't live alone. Live by yourself. You act like you don't care about me, kid, but you should ask a lot of personal questions. I got all these gaudy rings on now, but I used to wear a wedding ring, you know. Tatsu seems down. Just think about it, living alone is probably the best thing a person could do. You don't have to wait for someone else to get out of the bathroom when you need to go. My son took forever in there. Yeah, living alone is the way to achieve peace and serenity. All things visible are bound to change and disappear. All things in this world are not singular, but they're all smaller parts of a bigger picture. And yet, they're all different from each other. All things in this world are unique. To put it simply, no matter how hard you try to live your life right, someone else can always mess it up. All things are unique, yet they are not singular. Maybe you've messed up my life too, a bit. Hehe. He saw through Mitatsu's harsh words and felt his kindness. Don't know if there's much kindness there. I understand Mitatsu better now. I'm sure you can do that. That's weird. I've literally got a moment where I'm brain's not like I'm sure I finished a couple of social links without what kindness. Yeah, he's just a abusive old man. But how you doing, Rebel? A mysterious voice rings in your head, saying people are shit. Don't talk to me, kid. Fuck off. my son's a waste of space, and I'm like, oh, he's so kind. He just has harsh words, but he's so kind, you know. There we go. So we're level 6 with the monk. We should have him finished by like. You're getting sleepy. Maybe not like before we go back to school, but I'm going home, kid. My head's killing me. Oh yeah, but that memorial service. Kid was only 19. Random murder victim. What a harsh world we live in. You be careful on the way home, okay, kid? Try to go back to the dorm. I'm okay. Got you on the background while I work. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. What will you do? We're gonna go sleep earlier because we've been studying the last couple of nights. I'll try and be entertaining, which is very hard for me, but I'll try my best. Oh, midnight hour.
Hello.
Ah, fuck off, Pharos. Get to fuck. Again, I love that Mikey every time doesn't even get up. He just sort of...
I'd remind you, the next full moon will be in 1 week.
I know. I literally said that just before I went to sleep.
Are you ready? Only a few trials remain. So be careful.
Worst version of Death the Kid. Wasn't that a PSP game? Or was that Death Junior? I can't remember. But I don't trust the kid that's Arcana is Death.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Right, I don't know this, I don't know anything, but my money on it is on it that he's actually some big Lovecraftian monster that's about to get released. And he's using me as some sort of tool. That's my my bet. No spoilies, I will find it myself. Pharos disappeared. But I don't trust the kid. Cause at first I thought he was a Velvet Room attendant. You know, kind of like how you know, when you meet the twins and shit like that, that's what I thought. But, oh, don't trust them now. Death Kid's cat from Soul Eater, however, Pharos is way creepier. Oh, never watched Soul Eater. Is that the one where someone turns into a scythe? I think my sister watched it, and I think she really likes it. Well, maybe not a scythe, but someone turns into the other person's weapon. Yeah, it is, yeah. Maybe see if any of your dorm mates are interested in going. Because anime is really big, obviously, when I was younger. Never watched things in Naruto, never watched Dragon Ball Z, never watched like the newer stuff. I watched a lot of the... That's when I got really big into your 90s and 80s anime. So why all the cool kids, all the cool nerds, who were still, you know, nerds, but they were watching, you know, your Narutos, your whatever was new, like Death Notes that were coming at the time, and I'm like, guys, have you seen Violence Jack or Fist of the North Star? And they're like, fuck off, Mikey, they're weird and old. And I was like, no, they're class. He punches a guy and his head explodes and there's blood everywhere. Class. And that's still like my favourite. That's still like my favourite era of anime. That sort of kind of sleazy, ultra violent, ultra sort of grotty 90s. It's also got a great aesthetic. That's the whole reason I played Panther Hunter, is because I really like this 90s aesthetic. And also that I'm a massive pervert, but you know. But who wants to go to the movies today? Me too, do I go to the movies? I haven't had a free day in some time, but it's here at last. It's inevitable when one has a month off that there will be at least one day with a clear schedule. Wait, what should I do? Mitsu seems to be free today. I only played the FES version of this. I played the normal one, the PSP one, where you can be a girl or boy main character. However, I never finished the game. School Tower Dungeon got too grinding for me, so don't even know if Pharos turns out to be a terrible eldritch monstrosity. Yeah, I've heard quite a few people that said, like, just the grindy nature of... Because at least in our Persona games, you know, the dungeons are, like, themed or they're different. You know, like, for example, in 4, each castle, I can't remember what they're called in 4. I should know it. 4 is my favourite game ever, you know, but they're themed, so it's like, oh, you'll be in, like, a science lab, you know, or you'll be in, like, a castle, or you'll be in... And Persona 5 ones are obviously not randomly generated, so they're not as grindy. But the fact you're going up a tower and it's the same going up, like, fair enough, it might change, the background might change, and you might fight different enemies, but it's still the same tower. It's not as interesting, you know? Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit slow for the first 8 hours. Now we've actually, the plot's moving, and we're actually getting to know the characters. I am enjoying it a bit more, but it's got a, like, Persona's usually got a slow start, but this has been a ridiculously slow start. The movies. I just remembered that I received VIP tickets from a distributor. I think I'll make use of them. Yeah, 4 is where I started doing those teams. I was so thankful when I played it and it wasn't all the same dungeon. Aye. Even though 4, I think 4 is done. So 4 is my favourite game ever. 4 is my favourite game there's ever been. But I will say the dungeons compared to 5 are a bit lackluster because they're just randomly generated. But at least the theme, music being different. I do love the character in 3 as well. Aye. Like, 3's getting really good. It's taking its time. And it's got a lot of things you need to go, oh, we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that, if you know what I mean. Like, well, 5's probably the best game in the series. But, you know, the dungeons are actually, they're more, I prefer the linear dungeons that have gimmicks and sort of set pieces to them because I actually remember them. You know, like when you're doing Futaba's dungeon, which is the pyramid, you've got a bit where you need to like roll the ball, you know, trigger the traps so you can crawl over the balls to get further up the pyramid and shit like that. Or you have to turn off the security systems to get the lasers down so you can sneak in to steal the art in the art gallery one. You know, those dungeons are really cool because you actually remember sequences, remember bits in it. While in 3 and 4 they're kind of just random corridors that get generated, you know. Alright, let's go. But 3, yeah, the character's really good. Port Island Station Movie Theatre. Theatre's crowd because of the movie marathon. Right, what's the theme? They're showing classic romances. This is my first time seeing a straightforward love story. It should be an interesting experience. Shall we enter? We've seen many kinds of love, as well as how to find love. The academics have increased. 4 is the best music tonight. I liked a lot of characters in 3. 5 is the best dungeons. Aye. Like, 4 is my favourite game ever. 3 is really cool. I can see, but 3 I can see as a good first draft. If you know what I mean, I'm slagging the game. There's a lot of things that kinks got ironed out with 4. A lot of, I know, even more got ironed out with 5. But 5's probably like, see if someone came up to me and says, what game should I play first? I'd be like, Persona 5, easily. What was that last one? Eternal Love? Isn't it quite a coincidence for the man to find her when she has no idea where she was? Or when he had no idea where she was? I had to wait till the last moment to announce he's secretly a prince. I'm just saying, I wasn't able to tell you as poor storytelling. It's a crucial piece of information. In the ending, it stopped right when the prince and the woman settled down, but what about after that? If they had shown the real life of royalty, I assure you it would not have had a happy ending. They didn't show the most difficult parts. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so critical of a movie you wanted to see with me. I just couldn't help but compare it to my own life. Oh, look at me, I'm such a Tory. I suppose I enjoyed it on some level, since I was able to relate to the character so strongly. Of course, the only character Mitsuru can relate to is royalty. Mitsuru seems a little embarrassed. Of course, Kanji is the fave. Teddy should be purged for heresy of his bear puns, and Yosuke, who I really want to punch in the face. Yeah, that's how it went at my stream, because I streamed Persona 4 last year, like, when I had COVID, and I just started work, so I just started working in a new place, but you have to wait a little bit for your PVZ to come through, because, you know, you're working with vulnerable people, and then I caught COVID in my first week, so I streamed straight through that and streamed all Persona 4, and yeah, fucking loved it. But the same way it went was, like, I played Persona 4 like back in, like, when it first came out, about 2009, and I played it through it like once a year. But on stream, people loved Kanji, people loved Naoto, people loved Rise, hated Teddy, and hated Yosuke. So much so, Yosuke was the only member of the party I didn't max out on the social links, because I just refused to hang out with him. And Teddy is just a massive pervert. Massive pervert. Sorry, pervert? Doesn't work. Nah, fuck it. I'm sorry. I apologise.
Hello.
Fuck off, Ken. Have you noticed? Those people are lost. They've been increasing. I'm sure it's something I could do. I've got gold in the Steam, I think. I gotta pick it up again, actually. Oh, and Nako's the cutest thing ever. She's protect at all costs. I love that she's just obsessed with this shop. Like I seen a tweet of someone going, there's just some kid in America that starts screaming about Walmart every now and then, or some kid in Scotland starts screaming about how much they love Asda. Because literally at one point, you ask her, do you all go on holiday? And she goes, Asda. No, she goes like, Junes, you know. Arf. Komaru is looking at you pleadingly. Seems to want to go for a walk. Mitsuru can go with you tonight. Let's go for a walk. Also, Ken is still squaring up to Kokomaru. Korumaru, not Kokomaru. Look at him go. Koromaru looks so happy when he's here. It must be something akin to a hometown for him. I said something earlier today, but now I've had time to calm down and think about it. Today's movie did have its charms. It doesn't seem out of character for me to say something like that. He spoke quietly with Mitsuru. Oh, what is it, boy? What have you got? What, are you satisfied already? Well, let's go home. I wish Lily was, get tired of that quickly. That dog can run for literal hours. Like, literally, I could be out all day. I could go out 7 in the morning, let her off just watch her run around that park till about 11 at night, and she still wouldn't be tired. What will you do? We'll study for a wee bit. We've maxed out our charm and our bravery. The only thing that's lacking behind is our intelligence, so to study, y'all. Don't know why I said y'all. That's not a new thing. I don't know why I said that. I'm stuck in my worst subject. I'm fatigued, you bastard, you. Right, a few more days before the full moon. Today's the last day of summer vacation. The only game Onichibara from your anime chat earlier, you run around as an anime girl in a bikini and cowboy hat, killing zombies with a katana. Rebel. I own 3 Onichibara games. So right behind my, right now I stream with like my laptop and a TV setup, and I've got my desk. Behind me I've got 2 massive, what do you call it? Game cases, and I own Onichibara Origin. I own that digitally, sorry. I own Onichibara Z2 Chaos. I own Onichibara Bikini Zombie Squad and Bikini Zombie Slayers, which were both a Wii and a 360 version of the early Onichibara games. I bought the 360 one when, because I remember I had like a tenner to and I was like, back in the day, you know, I was like, oh, I've only got a tenner, I can only buy a game. And I was looking, and I was like going through Game Station. This will tell you how long ago it was. And I was in the bin, and it was like Tom Clancy, not interested. Tom Clancy, some racing game, not interested. Oh wait, what's this? Bikini Zombie Slayers. You all die. Likes killing zombies. Likes big katanas in games and big anime diddies. Aye. Wee Mikey bought that game in a second. I do remember having Tom Clancy. Yeah, there's, well, you know what I mean. Like there was so many of them in that sort of era games. It was like Advanced Warfighter. Saying that, the only ones I actually enjoyed, it was like End War and shit like that. I didn't play End War or like Hawks or whatever. I didn't play them, but I fucking love the Vegas or Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2. They are really good. I really like them. Kind of gutted that they announced a new Rainbow Six Vegas, new Rainbow Six game, and it was like a zombie shooter. I was so disappointed. Do you remember that game? Did that come out, or am I making that up? It was like Rainbow Six Quarantine or something like that. Has that came out yet? Am I making that game up? I seem to remember watching one of those Ubisoft forwards, whatever they're called, and them showing something off like that. Maybe see if any of your dorm mates are interested in going. And I'm looking at, have I made this game up? Rainbow Six.
So, we meet again, huh?
Rainbow Six Quarantine. So this game does exist. It says an online multiplayer tactical shooter. Yeah, it came out in 2022 in January. Received mixed reviews from critics. Of course it did. Is it still going? Is it not shut down yet? Anyway, so I got distracted looking at Tom Clancy games.
That's because you keep coming back.
I'm Junpei. What's your name? You live around here?
Oh, Junpei, hit her with the fucking pickup line patter. Come on.
Hey, wait. Your hand.
I'm just gonna Google pickup lines and see what pops up. And we'll read out a couple of them. So if you go up to a strange anime girl in the street, you wanna break out these lines. Like, this is from 101 cheesy but cute pickup lines that will get your flirting game into high gear. Right, boys, you ready? Hope you know CPR because you took my breath away. Oh. So aside from taking my breath away, what do you do for a living? Your eyes like the ocean. I could swim them all day. Imagine walking up to a random woman or man or whatever and just going like, alright, your eyes are like the ocean. I could get lost in them. Right, here we go. Okay, I'll scroll. Give me a number between 1 and 101. I forgot about Junpei's facial expressions. Yeah, it does look a bit uncomfortable there.
I said wait, you're hurt.
What is it with you? Why don't you mind your own business?
I noticed I've cut back in his facial hair. It does look significantly older than the rest of them because of the facial hair. I think it's because they, like, see if they made it like I know some people when they're like 16 have full beards, like fucking Michael or whatever. But you know, most of the time you have like fucking, you know, fluff or whatever. You know, it's not really like actual facial hair. You know.
But you're bleeding, for crying out loud. Come on, show me your hand. You need to put some pressure on it.
Here we go, boys. Number 43. Do you know what my shirt is made of? Boyfriend material. Fuck off. No, it's bad. I'm getting off this list. That's all the shite.
Why are you in such a panic?
Are you crazy? Anyone would freak out over this.
Because Junpei does look a lot older. It looks like maybe like see if like, you're making a Persona game and that you seen that character like, out of context of who he is, you'd probably think he was like a social link that was like older brother or like an NPC that would sell you weapons, because he does look so much older than everyone else.
You need to see a doctor. You want me to go with you?
You're weird. Chidori.
Huh?
That's my name. You asked, right, Junpei? I'm almost done with the picture.
Wait, she painted more blood?
I doubt you'll understand it. But if you want to see it, then you know where to find me.
I missed Mr. Caffeine. There's something about, like, I know we watched, I know E3 died a horrible death and probably deserved it, but I still kind of miss the experience of watching, like, E3 and stuff like that. I know we can't get something similar to Gamescom and shit like that, but there was something about E3 and just the sort of, like, the size of it, the scale of it, if you know what I mean. What we do for the rest of today, do something else. Like, I always remember one where it was Aisha Tyler, because she used to always do, was it Ubisoft she done? Or was it EA? I can't remember. And I remember it was Just Dance was getting shown off, and she was wearing massive heels, like fucking about maybe, you know, a good couple inches heels. And the Just Dance guys were like, they came out, we Japanese developers came out and gave her a Wiimote and says, right, dance, and she's like, what the fuck? I'm gonna fucking deck it. I don't know why that memory stuck in me with E3 and then obviously all the elemental ones. Now you just get some weirdos jump on stage and then getting bartered by security and Big Jeff being raging. I hate that's another thing. Hate that's another thing. Like, Big Jeff looked fucking raging when it happened at Gamescom and they fucking won her. Like, what's to stop one of them? Like, I know they probably search them, but what's to stop one of them having like a knife or something like that, you know? And that's twice they've let the games convention have just let some randomers just jump up on stage. Actually, in Gamescom it wasn't just one guy, it was more than one guy. It was a good few of them, you know? Right, I'm still waiting on the... It's not the same having like a PlayStation like into like, because they don't announce on Twitter, oh, in 2 weeks there's gonna be a PlayStation showcase or whatever it's called, you know, it's not the same. I don't know if I can do any social links now. Let's head back to Dom, see if anyone wants to go to the movies.
Welcome back.
Oh shit, I just skipped today. Soon the moon will be full again. Let's go without saying, but please make sure you're prepared. because there's so many social links I've done that are school ones, so I can't really do it until school starts back, which I think is tomorrow, I think. Let's see if the monks wants to hang out. Sorry, just got a message. Let me just answer this. Mikey's walking in the city aimlessly to kill time. Yeah, kind of similar to real life. What I'll do is I'll start the. I know what's his name? Is it Tanaka? The shopping channel. I know he's got a social link about. We'll do. Okay, didn't expect that. I guess we'll start Tanaka's social link early. Actually, let's see if. Hey, what are you? Oh, it's you. That monk's not here today. Doesn't usually come on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. But it's busy holding services or something. That's new. Look at his club. Just so I'm always taken aback with. I can't get the groove. I can't get grow. Pal, you need to play some Bust a Move, or is it Bust a Groove? It's Bust a Groove. That's the one. So Bust a Move's the. Hasn't told my groove yet, but I'm getting scared. You see that man there? He's so weird. I knew he was weird from the start, but wow, he's really out there. Watch, I bet he'll get kicked out pretty soon. That friend I met after Mama told me my fortune, I can't seem to get closer to her. I don't understand, maybe I should ask her again. The most depressing nightclub in the world. I think all she needs to get close to her friend is a better understanding. Says she understands fine, but I'm not sure. Okay. Imagine going to a nightclub and it's just like 2 people dancing in it. Actually, I do remember one time because we went to a class. Like, there was one time we used to do this in college where every time we went out, someone else would choose the night. So it'd be like most of the time I'd choose Catty, and most of the time we would end up in Garage or whatever. But usually someone would choose where we pre-drink or where we, so every time it was a different person choosing. And I remember I suggested let's go to a Classic Grand one time, and it was that dead. Oh, forget I'm doing your man Big Tanaka's one. Oh yeah, boys, because I've not mentioned it in a while. Oh, my mouse, there we go, my mouse just woke back up. Just to show off the amazing crashes. Second Amendment you carry. There she is. In all of our, what you got? Capitol building, overthrowing glory. Mikey does not condone the actions of those on January 6th, but yeah. Have you thought about what I told you last time? You can earn a fortune, show off the government yet. She's taking her time, she's planning it out, But you carry does, or you carry is, like, I'll get the 2 images up. So we got that one there, and do I have another? 2 seconds. I forgot, I keep forgetting I've got this image. Like, just sitting off to the side. I keep forgetting I've got a giant movie Sonic sitting in there. I wonder when that was from. Like, what was I streaming when I needed this asset? Was it maybe Murder Sonic the Hedgehog? And what's this one? I've got another one down here. And it's just called Image, and it's... Surely this can't be coincidence. Why would the random burger go into the house, me and my sister out and announced both suffering from a virus? Clearly something more than... Oh! This is the game that the Pantsu Hunter devs are working on. That's what that image is. I've got so... My OBS's estate is just full of all these random leftover images that I've got. Anyways, the other image that I've got here is... There we go. One you can tell is clearly better made. There we go. There's... That's what we think of you carrying this stream. There we go. You can earn a fortune by investing just 20,000 yen, which is about 100 quid. All I have to do is hand over the money. Well, what do you say? Will we get involved in the pyramid scheme, boys? Mikey loves pyramid scheme. Mikey is too smart for a pyramid scheme, but he does love his money making opportunities. Okay. You gave the man 20,000 yen. I'll be in touch once your fortune has been made. Well then, is that it? See if I'm no rich in a week and breaking his knees. Welcome. Buy some more medical powder. And the poet shop is shut, isn't it? I guess I'm just heading back. Actually, go get some coffee. Even though I've got full charm. Getting late, you said go back to the dorm. You're tired. Don't seem to be feeling well. We're gonna sleep earlier. So can I go sick into my battle on the full moon operation? The second semester begins today. Oh, Chun, what is this? Go for your conversation. Good morning, summer vacation is over. Yeah, I'm no mood to be here. As well turn around and head back to bed. Yeah, you might come down with that apathy syndrome. Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything. No, are you kidding me? Although, come think it, doesn't sound too bad, maybe I'll try it. Huh, are you serious? The first bell's rung. Quiet down, summer vacation's over. You're back to school now, so act accordingly. Now, let's review. Mikey. Oh god, why me? What do you call the phenomenon when electrical resistance is zero? What? I have no clue. Why would I know this? Superconductivity, maybe? Absolute zero, or the quantum Hall effect? Oh yes, I want to avoid all my responsibilities so much so I will become comatose. That sounds alright, yeah. Superconductivity, maybe? Exactly, been studying this. That was a random guess. A superconductive material has zero electrical resistance. As a result, electricity can travel eternally through a superconductive circuit. Many years ago, I tried to use this fact to confess my love to someone. My love for you is superconductive, I told them. Sure enough, she liked my enthusiasm and then we started dating. But enthusiasm isn't very scientific. I lost interest in her before long. Alright, the next section. Mad Shagger. You gave the correct answer. Also horrible partner, but Mad Shagger as well. Oh, who wants to hang out? Is it... Oh no, it's not, it's Chihiro. Oh, Mikey-san. Hello, I was thinking... Yes? If get bored, then maybe we could never mind. Bye. Chihiro seems extremely nervous. Maybe you should talk to her after school. I know it'll do that, make it better. Just go talk to her and give the poor girl a massive panic attack. You just scream like, "Hi Chihiro!" and she'll just... Class end for today. Why is this music suddenly got so fucking good? Not that music was bad before. Guess going out with Kaz, not seen him in a while. Hey bro, time for practice, you go on ahead. For some reason Kaz doesn't seem like himself. Would you like to go to practice today? Yeah, let's go practice. I'll catch up later. You got high school gymnasium. The Kendo team is giving it everything they've got. The workout is tough but fun. You don't see Kaz. Mikey, I just got a text message from Kaz. It's for you, but he didn't know your address. It says, come to Iwatodai station. What's he thinking? He skipped practice today too. After practice, you go to the station. Hey Mikey, why are you running? Yuko was pissed off, huh? Since I missed practice. I should have told you before, but the results. Apparently my hamstring is getting ripped apart. Doctor said if I keep this up, I won't be able to walk anymore. He said if I put too much strain on it during practice. I said I put too much strain on it during practice. How pathetic. Well, I just want to win. Suck it up. Oh well. How can you say that? Kaz seems annoyed. Every minute, every second is critical. I don't have time to waste. I promised I'd be the #1 athlete in Japan. Promised? Yeah, I promised, but Kaz seems upset with himself. My nephew got into an accident and his leg got messed up. He can't walk right now. But if he goes to rehab, he might be able to recover. It hurts too much, but he says he doesn't want to do it. He's only 5. There's so many things he's never done. I made a deal with my nephew that... Don't laugh, alright? If I become #1 in Japan, then he'll go through rehab. So I have to win this meet to make up to nationals. What about your knee? I appreciate your concern, but I can't worry about that now. Kaz seems truly grateful. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Especially the depressing conversations. It's tough to keep it all inside. You're the only one I could talk to. Kaz has opened up to you. Your relationship is stronger now. Mikey is everyone's best friend. Because Mikey is absolutely perfect. I love personally, he always plays like a... So I don't like a term because the term has been used by a lot of misogynists to talk shit on female characters. But the persona tags are such like Mary Sue's class. She's a completely blank slate you can put your own personality on, who's just the best at everything and everyone loves him. Yuko seems to figure things out pretty quickly. She might say something to you, but she'll talk to me directly. I don't want to put you in the middle of this, Mikey. I'm just gonna chill out here for a while. Later, Mikey. Decide to go back to the dorm. Oh, what's this?
Oh, you're back. Perfect timing.
Oh, drama.
Hey, Fuka, is Aigis ready?
Oh, what would can Aigis do? Oh, she's joining school. Oh, that's kind of cute.
She said she wanted to go to school, so I said something to Mitsuru-senpai as a joke. But the chairman overheard and thought it was a good idea, so as of tomorrow, she'll be a junior.
Oh, it's kind of cute. They got a wee school uniform.
Seriously? He's down with that?
Just sending a war machine to school.
About studying her behavior in a social environment.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's a great idea. Just look at how cute she is in that uniform.
Right, I didn't mean cute in the way Junpei means. I meant, oh, it's like a cute wee thing, you know, like send her to school. Oh, that's nice. She can go learn to be a real person, you know.
The camouflage Fuka-san has provided me with seems to be the appropriate size.
You got enough fucking ribbons there, Jesus Christ.
It looks very natural on you. No one will suspect a thing.
Wait. Ken's voice. I need to know Ken's voice actor. That voice just sort of struck me there.
Why does he want you to go to school? It's not like there's anything special about it.
I agree, school is shite. Ken Persona VA.
With the commencement of the second semester, I intend to synchronize my schedule with the other members.
Cindy Robinson. Right, Cindy Robinson. Oh. She's in everything. Like, absolutely everything. So it's basically not what have I heard her in, what have I not heard her in.
If I were to remain here on standby, it could delay our deployment.
Oh, she's the emergency broadcast system in the Purge movies. She's voiced Amy Rose since 2010.
I request to accompany our squad leader.
Delay our deployment? won't you going to school create more problems?
So she's in things like, right, I need a drop. Time to for me to pop on. Cheers, Zoom. That's no problem, pal. Thank you so much for joining us. I'll raid you in a wee bit. I don't know if I'll get the full moon operation done today.
Any necessary adjustments as problems arise.
Yeah, Scoremaru, I agree. Well, I don't know what voice that is.
He said, I want to go to school too.
So yeah, he's in literally everything. She's in literally everything.
Sorry, Koro-chan.
Aw, the dog can't go to school. Can the dog go to school? Can we bring a dog to school? That'd be class. How no? That's shite, we can bring the toaster to school, but we can't bring the dog. Let's take the dog a walk. Arf! Crowman smells something, he's not in the mood for a walk. A dog not in the mood for a walk? I'll look at Lily and don't even say the word water, she's already like bouncing about. I have a question, Mixon. Why can't Koromaru-san attend school? I don't understand why I'm permitted to go to school while Koromaru-san is not. Because he's I don't know. Is it so difficult of a question? No answer can be given? I've never met a dog that didn't want to go for a walk. Aye, exactly. You like, I look at Lily, even just, and she's bouncing. She's already like, she hears the word walk and she'll burst through a door. Like there'll be like a lily-shaped hole in the door because she's just burst through it so excitedly, you know. I'll go to sleep earlier. Actually, I need to go chase up Tanaka for my money. Or maybe I need to wait a wee bit so I can get rich, according to him. Oh, such a tune. Oh, it's our first day of school. Oh, they've got a wee fake feet. I see, this must be Tartarus during the daytime. It's a school. I see, I should record that in my memory bank. How are they going to explain the way she talks?
Class, we have a new student who will be joining us. She just transferred here. Please, introduce yourself.
My name is Aegis. I am pleased to meet you all.
She's got very interesting headwear.
Aegis. What a strange name. I wonder if she was born overseas.
It's a Bavarian name.
Let's see. Anything else I should know? Humanoid tactical weapon. What on earth?
It was just a humorous joke.
Clearly that's a mistake. It just goes to show, you can't believe everything you read. You can sit right over there in that empty seat.
Yeah, it's me and Aegis, best pals.
Miss Toriumi, that spot's already taken. He's just playing hooky.
Which means he's not here. So it's free to be used, right?
I wonder if like this school has like one first year class. You know how like in...
This spot will be perfect.
Because I remember in my primary school, there was one P1 class. There was maybe like a P1, P2 class, but you know, like there was a P1 class, a P2 class. While in high school, it was like 1A, B, C, D, E, you know, and 2A, so it was like 5 classes each. But again, my primary school was tiny. Like my primary school had 100 students all in, and that was at its busiest. And then the high school was heaving. High school had like I think 2,000 or something. That was ridiculous.
Because I wish to always be by his side.
Shush, Aegis. Shush.
Is there a problem?
Yukari, why are you standing up?
Oh, she's jealous as fuck. Careful, Aegis. She's got a gun. Careful. Watch out. Be careful. Just making this. You can't really see it, but yeah. Yeah, Yukari's fucking jealous. She's raging jealous and just, yeah.
My, aren't we just full of drama today? Do me a favor and save the antics for after school.
I always forget why, like, because I will notice I've got a tiny Yukari in the screen afterwards. Like, why the fuck did I put it there? What's going on? There we go, best pals. Oh, we ring a ding ding. What's going on here? You receive a text message. There's some Akihiko. I have something important to take care of after school. I want you to come. We're waiting by the gate. Meet me there. Can I just take Aegis with me for everything? I mean, surely it's good defense to have a walking weapon. And it's not like, you know how you can't really use her persona outside of like, a Dark Hour or something like that? Like, she's literally a walking tank. Like, class entry. You received an instant message from Akihiko asking you to meet him today. She said to the designated meeting place. Who brings a fucking briefcase to school? What the fuck? Akihiko, I don't know how you're not bullied more relentlessly. Oh, because you're good at the boxing.
There's something I have to do, and I want you to come with me.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the music going, yeah, yeah, yeah. Where are we going?
We're going to get someone. An old member.
Oh, it's old. Is it Shinjiro joining?
You're getting on my nerves.
The situation has changed. Sorry, but this time I'm not asking.
What?
This belongs to you. We have a new enemy. They're persona users like us.
Oh, now we're talking about the Strega. I feel like we kind of ignored them for quite a while.
Yeah, so what?
There's more. Ken Amada has joined our team.
Oh.
What the hell are you talking about?
He has the potential, and Akutsuki-san has okayed it. He's now a persona user.
Yeah, but I'm not okay bringing a Wayne into combat. Not at all.
You've got to be kidding me. Let me ask you one thing. Was it his decision to join SEAS?
Funnily enough, yes, it was. Like, overwhelmingly his decision.
Yeah, he volunteered.
I would not have had him.
I see. Then count me in. So you're the one leading the operations now, huh?
I'm kind of the head cheese.
If you don't mind me asking,
Wait, no, the head cheese, what the fuck?
exactly are you fighting for?
I just went, oh, that's me, I'm the smegma. No, Mikey, I'm the big cheese. Why did I say head cheese? What the fuck, Mikey? What am I fighting for? I don't know.
Is that so? Well, you do your thing, I'll do mine.
The big Shinji, is he joining? Quite well, you're behind. I know. I fucked it.
Is my room still vacant?
What's up, dude?
Oh, I guess Kuromaru-san told me something interesting. He said Shinjiro-san has been feeding him from time to time. I mean, he's just in. Arf. Kuromaru is stretched out. He's not in the mood for a walk. What a weirdo fucking dog. Just isn't in the mood for walks. Shinjiro-senpai seems very strong. Is he dependable? I mean, he was at a place and I guess I'm just not very trusting. Fuck off, Ken. You've been here like 2 minutes. What we'll do a wee save. What day is it? Wednesday? Is the monk back yet, or... Let's talk to you, Carrie. That's the guy who helped us out at that place, right? So he used to be a member of SEAS, huh? He seems okay, doesn't he? Shinjiro-san kicks ass, man. I'm back in the team. Nobody can beat us. That's it. We're the lads. We're the best. Fuck your investigation team and your Phantom Thieves. Oh. I've been waiting for this day, Shinji. I'm ready for that battle right now, in fact. you're as hot as headed as always. Wait, is he wanting to... He's wanting a square go? That's the same bit. What you got to say about this? I truly am glad to have you back, Shinjiro. But I can't help wondering what motivated you to pick up your evoker once again. Something must have affected you profoundly. I won't ask now though. I appreciate that. Maybe someday I'll be in the mood to tell you. Alright pal, how you doing? Well, you better not fall behind. I'm going to take it easy for today. We're starting tomorrow. Call me whenever. Yeah, I figure we can just go to sleep then. What will I do? Sleep earlier. We'll try and get the full moon operation out of the way. Because we've done Tartarus up to that point, haven't we? I think we have. Good morning. You may have already heard this in the news, but number of incidents increased compared to those during the last full moon. Why is that? I do not know. We'll have to remain alert at all times. Right, who are we hanging out with now? It's like the school. The music's very dramatic all of a sudden. Class has ended for today. I've inspected the entire school, but I did not locate anyone suffering from apathy syndrome. Should I conclude that they are absent? She is still far from passing as a human. Seems she is unable to understand ordinary feelings and conversation at the moment. If she's able to that, you may be able to create a bond with her. Right, so I assume that's maybe later unlocks. You can go hang out with Yukari. Hey Mikey-kun, I want to tell you something in private. Yukari seems to be acting different because your charm has increased. Can we go to the rooftop? Sure. Thanks, I want to talk to you. Yukari seems embarrassed. I'd like to go to the rooftop with Yukari. Oh, the rooftop's lovely. Hey, oh, never mind. What is it? What's up? Sorry, well, you might have forgotten about it already, but at Yakushima, I said some stupid things. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. It's been bothering me for a while. It's hard not having a regular family, you know. Everyone else has a mum and dad. I don't. Why do we have to be different? Why us? I mean, Ken's parents are dead as well. So I didn't mean to have to lump us two together. But I feel like you understand me and have been looking out for me, Mikey. At least that's what I thought. So just wishful thinking. That's what I really feel though. The carry's opened up to you. Distance between you is narrowed. What's this? What have I unlocked now? Oh, it's the Lover's Arcana. Arcana? Arcana. Can you talk right? Yukari seems to think of you as someone she can talk to. However, you're only friends. It's getting cold. Let's go home. Decide to go back to the dorm.
Hey.
I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Shinjiro Aragaki. Don't worry, I got your back. There'll be a full moon the day after tomorrow. I'm sure our shadow will appear, so please be ready. Don't worry, I'm gonna get ready the only way I know how. Actually no, the place is shut, isn't it? I'm just gonna head up to bed then. Actually, the monk's there. We'll go hang out with the monk. I realise I've just wasted time by wandering in and out. Right, where's the monk at? There's that girl passed out in the alley again. I wonder, do they just get better after we do the full moon operation? That guy's not a map. No, there he is. Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you. I have some unfortunate news regarding the investment. Things are not running as smoothly as I planned. But it still has the potential to turn a profit, but I would require an additional 10,000 yen to get things back on track. Are you willing to increase your investment? Yes. I need the profit. I've been told much your fortune has been made. I needs the profit, boys. I needs it. And if he needs more money, then he needs more money to make the profit. Definitely not part of Hermesine. Oh, it's you. That seems to be drinking by himself. Will you spend some time with him? Yes. Yeah, what a strange kid. Tatsu seems amused. You feel your friendship is growing stronger as you spend more time with him. You're feeling sleepy. You decide to go back to the dorm. Also, the amount of secondhand smoke is getting blown in my little preteen face. Not a preteen, I'm a teenager. My wee face. What will I do? Sleep earlier. Can I risk being fatigued for the boss fight? And what I'll do is I'll go get ready for I'll go buy some new weapons and shit like that. Fuck off, Junpei. What's up, dude? There's a full moon tomorrow. You remember? This time it'll be tougher than the last. I heard. There's only 4 shadows left. Maybe it's only 4 shadows left. Maybe they're getting nervous, or maybe the next one's just insanely strong. Oops, I shouldn't jinx it. Well, we can handle it. Actually, what I'll do today is I'll go buy stuff and I'll go do some last minute grinding in Tartarus, and then that means next stream we can just dig into the filming operation stuff like that.
Yo, Chidori. How's your hand? I don't see anything. Not even a scar. Did it heal that quickly?
Hey, Junpei. What do you do to make yourself feel alive?
Fight shadows, conjure demons, you know, the usual stuff.
I don't know. Breathing, I guess.
Shite patter, Junpei. Shite patter.
You know, I never really thought about it before. How about you, Chidori? Is that why you draw?
Maybe. But most of these are just scribbles. I don't understand myself very well.
I see. Mind if I sit here?
Oh, he's moving in.
To tell you the truth, there is one thing that makes me feel alive.
Oh dear. Oh no.
When I get to play hero.
Oh no, he's coming in with a horrible shite patter. There we go, he shot himself now.
In the darkest hour, unknown to all but a few, the chosen ones stand against the forces of evil.
Oh, he's gonna tell her about a Persona user or not. He's gonna tell her about everything.
Junpei fights to protect the world from these terrifying monsters.
Oh dear, Junpei, what are you doing?
Well, you get the idea. That's when I feel most alive.
I think Danny just clicked that he's a Persona user yet.
You're supposed to laugh.
She's a member of the Strega.
So, do you fight all alone?
Hey, I was just kidding around.
You fight during a time that no one knows about, right? So then, no one knows what you've been doing either. That means you'll never receive any recognition. I'm impressed. I didn't know you're that kind of guy.
For real? You actually believe me?
What, like, you summon demons and fight shadows and climb a big infinite tower?
Tell me more.
You really want to know? Okay, but don't tell anyone, alright? You see, there's this special power called Persona, and only those who have it can defeat the monsters. That's what I meant by the chosen ones. My friends are fighting too, and ever since I joined them, we've been kicking some serious ass.
Sounds like fun.
Mate, you've just told her everything.
Are you the leader? Because it sounds like you're pretty strong.
Why are you just telling her about us?
Yeah.
Nah, talking shite, Junpei. You're not a leader.
I guess you could say that. I mean, without me, things would just fall apart.
I mean, I disagree with that.
Someone's got to be in charge, after all. It's pretty tough being a leader.
This is when I'd appear and like just, or when Persona Mikey would appear, just get the Singapore cane or the kendo stick and just start like smacking the fuck out of him. Get back in line, you know. Oh, she's not impressed either. She can tell bullshit.
Thank you, Junpei. I had fun today.
You did?
It's time for me to go. I'll see you tomorrow, right?
Junpei, you've kind of got something on tomorrow.
Tomorrow, huh? All right.
Someone's getting distracted. Whoa. Class has ended for today. Let's hang out with Kaz. Can't ignore him. Sup, Mikey? You going to practice today? Would you like to go to practice today? I need to do something first. We'll come talk to Kaz afterwards. Right, where's the wee nerdy guy? Because he's like a fast travel. I'm just going to skip. Greetings and salutations. Would you like to know things about the area? Sure, tell me where I'm going. So I'm going to the mall. And we're going to buy new weapons for everyone. I think armor-wise we're okay. So we use Aegis. I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. I've got some new things in. Take a look. So we've got Aegis. Let's just talk. We've never talked to the Polos before. It's strange. People who don't have Apathy Syndrome complain more about it than those who actually have it. Great insight. Dark Slayer. It's about as powerful as the sword I've got now. Dull sword used for... Wait. Is that a one-handed sword? Oh no, it's two-handed. It literally says 2H sword on it. Right. When you bow, I'll buy that for... Was it to equip the weapon you just purchased? No, but I'll buy that for Yukari. Who uses axes? Is that... Spears and axes? Kaiser Knuckles. He's probably got Beast Fang, so that's quite a jump. No, I would not. A grenade launcher, cool. So... Oh! It doesn't. Is it an axe that we dog uses? I don't know. Is that precious... No, I've not got anything I can sell. I was going to sell precious egg, but that's actually really useful with the SP. Wait. Elegant beast... Oh! Costumes! What the fuck? Like... What's that like? Swim? Is this swimming outfits? A bathing suit for Akiko, bathing suit for... A one-piece dress for Aegis. And they're so expensive, holy shit. I imagine you meant to get them in the... Like not post-game, but you meant to get them in, you know... Second playthrough or whatever. But we'll be saving up and we'll get someone's outfit. Wonder whose dress will we buy? Right, so we bought new weapons, let's go hang out with Kaz. We'll buy someone's bathing suit. Probably end up buying for Aegis because she's like gotta be our main character. And she is just literally in the scud when she's in the sort of armoured form. Anyway, Gektan High. So she'd literally be wearing more if she's wearing a swimsuit. Right, so we're gonna hang out with Kaz, and our classroom is up here, I think. See, try to remember the layout of it's the same way I remember in Persona 3, not Persona 5, there's a whole, not side quest, but a whole bit you need to wander about and you need to actually, like, talk to people in the school. And I cannot remember the layout of the school in the slightest. They put all this work into building this cool school map, and it's just not working at all for me. Well, the heck, it's pretty rare for a hot guy to transfer in this time this year. What are you talking about? Dude, get a clue, I'm talking about Aegis. Mysterious babe like that one, know everything about her. Starting with her measurements. Oh, you grotty bastard, Jay. Sup, Mikey? You going to practice today? Would you like to go practice today? Yes, I would. Yeah, it takes dedication, but no one's more dedicated than me. Well, let's go. Kaz seems happy. Kaz, if you get on your knees, it's gonna like explode. No, it's your hamstring, sorry. You can feel your friendship growing as you hang out with Kaz. The relationship could become stronger soon. It's getting dark out. Say go back to the dorm. I don't know if I should just get grinding in today.
Where have you been?
Tomorrow's final day. I'll make sure we win no matter what. Alright, Chairman, how you doing? I'm very confident about tomorrow's operation. What with Shinjiro-kun joining us, I have no doubt we will be victorious. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, but such confidence can only lead to a certain failure. While it's true that Shinjiro is quite powerful, he hasn't fought in a very long time. Must concentrate on the task at hand and perform with flawless execution to win. Must she always be such a killjoy? Right, let's head up and check the... We'll head upstairs and check the... what you call it? Because there's like secret scenes you can get. I say secret, there's other extra scenes you can get. I think I went a bit too high up. No, I didn't. The banker consoles. Seems to be a new recording. Watch a recording? Yes. You were the 6th of the 14th. Beginning playback. About 4 o'clock.
This way, officer.
Oh god, wait, what's going on?
By the time I realized the door was halfway open, his room was already in this state.
Wait, whose room is this?
I've left the place untouched, as you requested.
Is that a poster of Maya from... No, it's not.
Whose room is this?
Junpei Iori, a junior. I've been attempting to reach him on his cell phone, but he hasn't responded in the last 30 minutes. It was careless of me to let my guard down. This dorm has been attacked in the past.
I bet his room's always just a state like this.
Security is everyone's concern, but if anything happens to him, it's ultimately my responsibility.
I hate to say it, Miss Kirijo, but this is most likely...
Huh? Mitsuru-senpai?
It's just the way it is.
What the hell? Kurosawa-san? What's going on here?
Does everyone know the polis by like on name basis?
Iori? Where were you? I've been trying to contact you.
Huh? Oh, it was hot and the AC was busted, so I went to the manga cafe and fell asleep.
Well, I'm just glad you're safe. But if it wasn't an attack, then it must have been theft. Why would the burglar target this room?
Nah, it's just always a tip.
Theft?
What else could it be? Someone clearly tore through the room looking for something. Vandalizing a school dorm. When I find out who did this, I'll see to it that he or she is executed.
Oh my god, Mitsuru, that's a bit extreme.
Well, son, sounds like you've got a death sentence.
Yes, man.
How about it, Iori? Was this room in fact vandalized?
Well, my room always looks like this.
Junpei, you've lived here for like
What?
a couple of weeks.
But...
Why is it such a state?
You can't possibly live here in this state, can you? And the door was open.
Oh, right. I wanted to air the place out while I was gone. No one we don't know ever comes around, so...
You want to air the place out, it just stinks of fucking... like, teenage boy... like, Dryden, you know, and... yeah. Place probably fucking reeks.
I think this case is closed. May I return to my duties, Miss Kirijo?
Yes. I'm sorry you had to see something so disgraceful.
I mean, it's a teenage boy's room. That's the, like, a mess is the worst, the best thing you could have found in that room.
I apologize for all this. It seems my upbringing may have been more sheltered than I realized.
Come on, at least yell at me or something. What's the deal with you calling the police over a messy room anyway? What did I do to deserve this?
I refuse to believe she's hung around, she's lived in a dorm with teenagers, and this is the first time she's seen like a messy room. Refuse to believe that.
Hey, wait. That fortune I drew on the way back, it was... worst luck.
The recording ends here. There's another recording. Bank of consoles. Seems to be a new recording. Watch a recording. Yeah, you know what? We'll just watch a recording and we'll save after that. And then we'll raid crash. Here we go. This is the 7th, so this is like a month later.
I wonder if I should have gone for the one-piece suit instead. These halter-top bikinis look almost like underwear.
Because got a massive heat. Holy shit.
It feels weird to have my belly button exposed. Now that I think about it, this is my first time choosing my own swimsuit.
Wait, I've just clicked. So the chairman, who is the guy running this, has cameras in everyone, all the teenage girls' rooms. No, boggin, don't like that.
But there wasn't much of a selection with the one-piece ones. I wonder if I should ask Yukari-chan for one last opinion. Although, I don't really exercise, so I probably wouldn't look very good standing next to her. Oh, right! I have just the thing!
What is it? What's in the box?
The low-frequency waist slimmer pad I bought from Tanaka's show.
Fucker, you're like 16. You don't have to worry about that.
It said online it was very effective for its price, so if it helps even a little before we leave...
Oh no, she's bought one of those, like...
Now, let's see. How do I turn this on?
Like things you always see at, like on JML, you know, on like as seen on TV, and it's like, oh, get fit doing nothing. Like this is something you stand on, it vibrates, and it's shite, useless. But you know, because it's as seen on TV, people will buy anything like that. One of my aunties had a really bad like QVC addiction when when she just sort of first got, you know, TV, not TV, but got cable TV. She had a really bad QVC addiction.
It tickles! Oh, what am I gonna do?
Oh dear, I think she's bought something else.
Why won't it come off? Oh, no!
Well, that's look at dude.
Yamagishi, may I bother you for a second?
Oh, it's Mitsuru-senpai. Oh, I have to answer the door.
Oh dear.
Yes, I'm coming.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh, did I disturb you?
Yep, that sounds like something else.
No, not at all. No, not at all.
It's not that important. Never mind. Just carry on.
Oh, senpai, is this what it means to train your abs? Oh, someone help!
I mean, I'm not a expert, so I don't know. I don't know if that's how you train abs. You get like a dildo belt, I guess. I don't know. Have we got another recording? Bank consoles. This seems to be a new recording. Watch a recording? Yeah, watch one more. Ooh, this is the 8th. Oh, it's Akiko. Oh, Akiko's such a stud.
Damn it. I'm still not over that business in Yakushima. Is my way with girls really no better than Junpei's?
Add Underrail to the list. What is Underrail? I'm just going to check this now. Underrail.
How could they treat me the same as his lame pickup lines?
Not Interrail. I'm not trying to buy tickets. Underrail. Underrail. Underrail video game is a 2015 role-playing video game from Stygian Software. Oh, I see. Is that a rat guy? Because If there's any game, I love Rat Boys. It's like Fallout. Ah. Maybe we'll give it a wheel. It looks kind of interesting. There we go. Post-apocalyptic role-playing game.
Are you able to make others laugh with a well-timed joke?
Holy shit! It sounds like just old Fallout, which that'll be good.
Well, I can't think of many examples, but I can do that much at least. Careful. Making others laugh and being laughed at are two entirely different things. When people speak to you, do you try to respond with pure logic and reason? This is a common mistake with inarticulate men. Try to consider what the other party is feeling.
Is Akiko reading like how to be alpha books and how to be like... This one actually does sound kind of nice, but you know what it's like with these ones. It starts off... we've got... It's, actually, I have a cousin who's got massive into the Andrew Tate shit. And it starts off supposed about men's mental health. And it's a steep decline from there. Next thing he's talking about fucking, you know... how women should be owned and shit like that, you know, and how men are superior. Yeah, it's a steep curve with that. So I hope Akiko's not getting red pilled now.
I gotta admit, they've got a point.
No, Akiko, no. He's been listening to you carry too much with our InfoWars.
Try testing yourself by speaking as if you're asking a female friend or coworker to your favorite store. The two most important things are to smile and have a good sense of humor. Huh. Hey there. What great timing to see you here. I'm going to the beef bowl place. Wanna come with?
It sounds such an alien, like, I'm going to the beef bowl.
Humor. You know, the beef bowl place. Oh, hey, maybe we could meet up there.
Don't think you've got this patter down, Akiko.
What am I, the chairman? That's it, screw this.
I like his comfy chair. Also, you've got boxing gloves there, but you're not using, just punching the bag barehanded. That's gonna fuck your hands up. Recording ends here. Otherwise, his fists are just calloused as fuck. Anyway, boysies, that has been a long stream of a lot of social links, a lot of taking dogs for walks, and getting to the end in Tartarus. So we literally have one more sleep till a full moon operation, which we'll be doing next time. So in the meantime, let's just head down this long staircase. Alright Ken, how you doing? My personal skills and agility progress fast, which is good because that covers for my lack of power. You've just joined, you've never actually been in Tartarus yet. We've got 2 members who haven't even fought yet. I guess we'll try them out next time. But in the meantime, boysies, we're gonna do a wee save. There we go, save successful. There we go, boysies. Everyone say goodbye to little Mikey. He's back at school. He's hating it. But tomorrow in game, we've got a full moon operation, which we will be dealing with on Wednesday. Wait, what day is it today? Is it Tuesday today? No, it's Tuesday. So on Thursday we'll be back with Persona 4, Persona 3. Sorry, bad timing. I generally forgot what day it was. But in the meantime, boys, everyone say bye to little Mikey, and we'll see him again on Thursday because tomorrow we're playing Dino Crisis. But you can catch up that stuff on my Twitter and my Discord. Let's head over to a screen. And let me just pause my Barra's PS2 and get some music on the go. What about some End of Dark from Police Knots, which you might notice from Metal Gear Solid, because it's actually sampled in the Metal Gear Solid title screen. But aye, thank you so much for joining us. As usual, boys, I've been Mikey. I forgot. Thank you for the subscription, Dogman. Aye, as usual, I've been Mikey. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next stream. But until then, boys, have a good day. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Most importantly, boys, have good mental health. Take care of yourselves. And we'll be reading Crash. And more importantly, I'll be seeing you next time. So, catch yous. See yous.